Baturdays. Baturdays. Omnidog is the minister of comics. Talk forever, get right your ergonomics. Taking questions from the chat. With a name like that, you think they talk more about the fact. Baturdays. 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 In the BatCave.
Hey now, welcome to Baturdays in the BatCave with what? What do my eyes, are they deceiving me? It's the Minister of Comics on his own show? Struggling to recreate. Let's see what you're doing. Hold it up.
My son put this on the floor and I stepped on it, so I'm trying to fix it. And I am not the best with Legos, so we will see how this goes. Eventually,
I said we had to go live because that's content for the show.
Oh, okay, wait. Oh, this is so annoying. Wait. So eventually I'll start talking more.
That's fine. Welcome to a bonus Friday show, as Sazmurf says. Bonus Friday show. So happy. Look at that. We have so many friends in the chat already on a bonus. How is he better at Lego than me? We both built him at the at the same time.
I think I might have built mine faster.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's true then. Yeah, you did build yours faster.
But I think you were also in charge of the chat, though, so that could be a bit harder.
The Batmobile lost its wheel. That's right. It's that time of year. Batmobile lost its wheel.
Last piece, I don't know where this goes.
Where'd
that go? Not sure.
Okay, so we've got lots of friends in the chat. Arya's here. N-Man moving his schedule around to appear here. Uh-oh. Hey now, Cycle Cleveland. Grant Brayfogle talker, we riot. Well, you may have to riot because I haven't read any Grant Brayfogle in a long time. This is 2023, Cycle. Get with the program. Labrewski's here. Good to see you. Reaper, midday for Australians. What a treat. What a dream. Oh, and this is, okay, wait. Let me just say hi to everybody, and then I'll get to your selections for your favorite books, Reaper. Bob's here. James, of course. Kane, my Discord buddy. Moonin, what up? Max, always Max. Can't believe I like this is happening. Somebody pinch me anywhere, please. I will pay. Oh dear. Oh, here's Elan. I charge. Elan negotiating with Max, and there's Super Laugh Heart. I'll get to your list in just a sec. Elan approves. Johnny in Finland. It's Saturday. There. Let's see. Brett's here, so I always want to show the fabulous gift he gave me. It's right here. There it is. Judge Bragg. It's always hard with the light. Judge Bragg. Brett got that for me like 2 or 3 years ago. And I have it always at hand, Brett, so I can show my authority. I hope you both had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you. Did you have a wonderful Christmas, Minister?
It had its moments.
Uh-oh.
Having toddlers definitely makes it harder, but can't complain too much.
But that's what Christmas is all about. Little toddlers running around happy that Santa visited.
Yeah, you think.
You think.
For the most part, it was good. The day after Christmas was much better.
Oh, good. Boxing Day. You still had a good Boxing Day?
Yes.
Awesome. Wait, let me turn my volume up a little. Okay. Here's a fifth of Jack Gaming. Hello, guys. How's it going? Took a break from birthday celebration. Thank you for joining. Ryan's here. What up, Ryan? Oh, here's Tasty Melon. I haven't seen you in a while. What up, Tasty? Lionheart. Good to see you, Lionheart. Cycle yelling still. Okay, I agree. It's true. Lucy been reading my new Batman New 52 on me. Great stuff. Good, yes. Dennis is here. Kane, yes, my cookie buddy. Greetings from Lima, Peru. Nice. Uh-oh, Cycle yelling things that I don't want to highlight. Just both copies of Fear Agent come in this Tuesday. That's awesome. If things go well this weekend, I need to do overviews of Fear Agent that, whoops, wrong place. Organic Prize Books sent me to overview. And of course, use my code, $2 off, etc. 5% off shipping 4 more books together with a new code, Omnidog Sit. But the old code works still if you're not into the whole brevity thing. So you can work it out. So since I already have Fear Agent, these are the new Fear Agents that Jay to overview, but I already have them. So they get added to the giant stack of giveaways. I'm going to give them away when I hit 8,500. Because I missed 8,000. I dyed my hair pink. What more could you want? I dyed my hair pink. Okay. So, I'm very happy to have it. I don't know what my favorite is. I read 50 volumes of One Piece in about 2 weeks, and I don't remember my childhood anymore. I do have something to share. I couldn't figure out how to get these in. I know there's a way to get these in my StreamYard, but I just haven't figured it out. They're MP4s, and I have to convert them to get them into my StreamYard. But I will share them because they're so awesome. Jake made this one, and I think you're gonna like it, Minister. Let's see. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, just watch this. Is that great or what?
Is that one of his omnibus reveal videos?
Yeah. And it got animated. And here's the other thing. Well, I'll share Kim Cattrall scatting later. I couldn't figure out how to convert it in time for this. Yes, it is mega awesome. Elon's saying hello to everyone. Good. Ryan, haven't been to stream. Good. I'm glad everybody could join. Happy New Year. Okay, everybody's saying Happy New Year. Oh, there's the comic book report. What up, my friend? Yeah, it's Saturday night already, Josh. You missed a day. Talking to each other. Sorry. Okay, still talking to each other. Okay. Spoonful of Brody. I'm going to get to everybody's. Okay, everybody's talking to each other. You need to keep up with that giveaway time. Hello, that stack must be huge. Yes. Would you like to see it? That goes to the floor. So it's huge. Yes, that's what she said. But yeah, it goes to the floor. And I'm going to be adding books to it. JP is crazy generous with these books, but a lot of them I don't need. And so I'm happy to give them away. And he said, share the love. So I'm going to. New Fear Agent covers are gorgeous. Yeah, they both are. Very. Oh, yeah. Johnny's way into building Legos with his son. My 5-year-old son got a 1,500 piece, 18 plus Lego set for Christmas from my mom. The little guy put the whole thing together. What the hell? He's what? 5 years old and he's kicking our butts, Minister.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody talking to each other. John's here. Season's greetings. Just finished reading Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader for the first time, and now a basket case. Immediate top 3 Batman story. Getting a little religious humor in there. Blah, 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 blah. There's a very large stack of books to give away. You're going to have help with that, Jess. I am. I'm getting a wide variety. It's going to be like a 5-hour extravaganza where I'm going to enlist a bunch of my co-hosts to co-host an hour or half hour, whatever they can do with me. And we'll see if Taylor can fit it in his schedule if he wants to join. That's this Taylor right here, the minister. And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm at now. 8,200. So 8,500, maybe middle of the year or something. Oh my gosh. I hope it's sooner than that. That stack will be the ceiling. Any update with the Marvel Oversized? Oh, the one you want to buy? From me? Let's see, I have my phone somewhere. Well, I don't have my phone now. I'll ask and get back to you, Labruski. I will ask. So we're going to talk about our top 5 reads of the year, plus honorable mentions. And I'm going to throw a curveball at everybody. That's right. My books have a theme.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to think I'm giving away anything for my top 500 books that I'm of 2023 that I'm going to put up in January. So I'm going to I culled it down to nothing but Batman books because it's Baturdays and Batman related characters.
Oh, whoops! I didn't do that.
Well, I didn't ask you to. I just
Okay.
now thought of it, actually, as I was grabbing books. I thought, oh, it's Baturdays. Let's do Batman books. So Swamp Thing's not a Batman character. Wait, they've appeared before. Okay, he counts now. Oops, spoiler alert. Swamp Thing Green Hell's one of them. But that might be honorable mention by the time we get to it. So you have something going on tomorrow. Is it a family? Let's look into the life of the minister. Is it a family event or is it a work event?
It's a family event.
A family event.
Yeah.
And now, do you have plans?
I appreciate you moving to today.
Oh, sure. No problem. And is it a family event you're looking forward to?
It actually is.
Oh,
thankfully.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is it with your family or your wife's family?
Well, it's more just with my wife, but she got a new job, so we're just celebrating.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, so we're just going out to dinner and celebrating, and I didn't want to be like, we got to rush home so I can do a show with Jess.
Peace and love. I understand.
As much as I like you, Jess, I like my wife better. So
I like your wife better than me too.
Well,
I'd much rather spend time with your wife than with myself.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I love your wife. She's wonderful. Before we get to our picks, people have put time and effort into their picks. So Reaper is choosing New Champion of Shazam, Concrete, Maniac of New York trilogy. Now, I haven't read that. Fantastic Four by Byrne, Rogues Gallery by Rose May, Red Mother. I think I have that. Carmen, yes. Roach Limit. I know about that one, but I haven't read it yet. Green Arrow by Percy is good. Taskmaster by McKay. Do I own that? I need to add that to my McKay collection. Stan Lee by Scioli. Okay, Maniac of New York. So that's I haven't read that yet, but
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah. Super Laugh Hard, Blankets, Silver Slurfer by Sott and Allred. It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth, Superman Space Age, and Not All Robots. All excellent choices. Close runner-ups, 2000 AD Judge Dredd and Batman. Batman, good. You came to the right place. And the Flintstones. Because I'm doing nothing but Batman. Elon picked Blackwater Lilies, which I own and haven't read. Carmen, I've read, and Underwater Welder. Good choice. Anybody else before we get started? I know I saw somebody else put something in there. Spoonful of Brody put Lonely at the Center of the Earth, my favorite comic of 2023. Such a beautiful and poignant book, in my opinion. Zoe is one heck of an artist, too. Agree. Anybody else? Bleep, bleep, deep, 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 bleep, deep, Batmobile lost its wheel. Jokers smells ballet, or whatever it is. Actually, I'm behind on the chat, so could pick a random number to give away, like 8.37K. It's your brand. That's true. Good idea, Josh, who wrote Bang, Ballad of the Tiger. Will that make my top 25 list, top 500 list 2023? Stay tuned. I will not have help mailing those books out. That it's going to take a while. Jason Aaron's Avengers 5 OHC is up for FOC this month. Not the best stories, but the line isn't completely dead. Things that took my money isn't a theme. That is a good theme. According to Social Blade, you should be at 85. Wait, what am I at? 8,500 around March. That's a interesting. Okay.
What's Social Blade?
It must be. I actually haven't heard of it. It's a predictive thing for YouTube.
Okay.
I believe Kane meant to say like button, so I appreciate it, Kane. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, well, you'll hear my thoughts on it there, Labruski. Jess over wife. Yeah. Oh, in Cycle's opinion, wives come and go. Jess will always be here. One of mine is Days of Sand, which was inspired by Jess and Larry's show. That's good. Wasn't a genre I normally read, but glad I read it. Really good. Wait, where's Matthew's in here? Where did I miss him? Is Matthew Mangy in here? Because I just thought I saw. Who are you talking to here, Alon? I was hoping Avengers Forever might be included in OHC. Most likely it'll be an Aaron omnibus or its own omnibus. Marvel has really confused things. Yes. Phasing out those. I'm now reading Ghost Rider trade paperback volume 1 is good. Of course, not like the movies, but still good. I've heard good things about that Ghost Rider. Josh chose Coda, Madman, Oh My Goddess. That sounds like manga. Batman Adventures and Fourth World. First two Maniac of New York trades are getting a deluxe edition. So is Bunny Mask. Now, I know that's a huge recommendation from Omnicat. Both have Andrea Muti art, but the writing of Bunny Mask, wasn't for me. The first page of Bunny Mask was intense. That's a big Omnicat recommendation to me. Scalped from Brett, Supergirl, Venom Omni by Kate's Irredeemable. I've read all of those, and I've read like the first half of that Venom Omni. Max turned me on to Doctor Strange, which was great. Immortal X-Men, X-Men Red, Ice Cream Man, Marvel Unleashed. I can't wait for that to get collected. I'm not feeling that well. Top 5 reads for me: Once a Future, Hickman FF, Aquaman by Johns, Usagi, and World War Hulk. Good choices. Oh, I need to read The Killer. What are some of your top reads of 2023, Minister of Comics? Did you have much time to read this year with 2 toddlers and a job and a wife getting a new house and your dog that I love?
I definitely read less than last year. I think last year I read like 250, and this year's 175. I think. So I think I just checked. I think 52 of those were novels and or nonfiction books. So
Oh, wow.
a pretty big selection of that. But I feel like things have really slowed down the past couple months, just being busy and also getting a PS5, which has distracted me.
Oh, yeah.
Playing
How's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man going?
I beat that a while ago. Now I'm still trying to beat God of War 2. It's a great game, but it's so long. I'm like, when's this going to be over? Not that I don't enjoy it, but it's like I've been playing this for months. When's it going to be over?
What does it have the bells in it again?
No, but there's a lot of puzzles, so you might not like that. But it has a
Forget
lot
it.
of. But you get to have the axe. You get to have the blades of chaos. You get a new spear as well. That's really cool.
Mm,
You get to play as his son, who can turn to a wolf and bite people's heads off. So that's pretty cool.
that is cool. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the game, except for those gall darn bells that I could never solve.
Jess, I think you meant my wife got a new job, not a new house. Because everyone's like, Taylor's wife got a house.
Yeah, Taylor's wife got her a separate house from Taylor and left him with the toddlers.
But one of the ones in my honorable mentions is the Batman book. And the reason this is in my honorable mentions is that the end of it, the last 2 or 3 issues are fantastic, and the ones before that are okay or decent. And that's the Batman of Gotham by Chip Zdarsky and Jorge Jimenez. But the first, like, more than half of the book isn't done by Jorge Jimenez, and it's a decent storyline. I think we reviewed this a couple months ago, Jess.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it
think
was
so.
good, but then once you get to this massive, oversized issue done by Jorge Jimenez with different art styles and different types of Batman, that's like one of the best Batman stories I've ever read, to be honest. Like, you get to see all these different types of the animated series. You get to see Arkham Knight stuff. I just think that last couple issues were phenomenal. And the ones before that were good, but they weren't like best of the year. So the reason this is on the honorable mentions is that half of this is fantastic and the rest of it is good. But I feel like I had to mention it because I really that one issue at the end was my favorite issue of the year, I think.
Okay, so you're going with honorable mentions first. Okay,
Right.
I do that too. Okay,
And then
now I have to rearrange my stack. So you go ahead.
Another honorable mention would be Savage Avengers. This is a lot of fun. I think you like this too, Jess.
Oh, I love this book.
This is
Is
fantastic.
that is the omnibus?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can't really get this anymore. I mean, is that a print? I'm not sure, but they're not going to reprint it again.
Right,
So,
but I don't think it's going for that much on eBay yet.
but
I
is
think
it out of print though? I think it is.
yeah, I think it's sold out, but I don't think it's going for like outrageous prices. But I had a blast with that book.
I think it's kind of a misnomer to call it Savage Avengers because it's more all about Conan, to be honest, and everybody else is kind of, which is fine. But if you're expecting this to be like equal measure Avengers, you might be a little disappointed because it definitely is more about Conan than anybody else. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's mainly a Conan book, which I'm fine with, but I just feel like it was. If you're looking for it to be like every single cast member gets their moment in the sun and their own issues, you might be disappointed. But I really thought it was a ton of fun. I lost count of how many limbs and heads were hacked off. Dozens and maybe hundreds. I don't know.
Signs of a good book.
Another honorable mention for me is the Department of Truth, Volume 1.
I haven't read that yet.
I know people are mixed on this, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I just thought in this era that we find ourselves in of conspiracy theories on either side of the aisle, I thought James Tynion really approached it in a way that offends nobody but interests everyone.
Good way to put it.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Can you talk about conspiracy theorists? You can kind of lampoon and alienate one side of your audience, but I feel like he's able to tackle this topic in a way that everyone can enjoy. At least that's my opinion. I thought it was a lot of fun. So those are my 3 honorable mentions.
3 honorable mentions. Okay.
And to be honest, I was looking back at my Goodreads with comics. I feel like I read a lot of good to average comics. I didn't read a lot of fantastic comics. So I feel like this list was pretty easy for me. I feel like it'd be hard to even have a top 10. I feel like I read a lot of like, yeah, that was good, or yeah, good. But it wasn't like a year of like, oh my gosh, I did a ton of 5 stars. There's a lot more of like 4 and 3 stars.
That's interesting because I feel like my reading was almost all 5-star reading. Everything I read, I loved. Now, there's one book I absolutely did not love, and Omnicat and I ripped it apart on her show, so we don't need to go there. but for the most part, I loved all these books. So let's see. Speaking, okay, I forgot to mention Warm Television, brought to you by Mr. Goiter. Cycle Cleveland, this is funny. Cycle Cleveland sent me this whole stack. I may have told you, this whole stack of super indie, like true indie comics. These are like the indiest of the indies, Goiter and other things. And I believe it was Nate Garcia that I was flipping through his book live on the air, and Cycle going, what the hell is going on in this book? And Cycle clipped it and sent it to him on his Instagram, and he continually plays it. He's really a good sport. Nate Garcia is. He includes my looking at it all the time, going, what the hell is this? And I think it's great that he's such a good sport about it. You were right to send that to him, Cycle. He's extremely funny that he can laugh at himself, or laugh at me rather, and laugh at what I considered his craziness. Let's see.
I'm looking
Go.
through my digital reads to see if there's any other honorable mentions. I just finished the Dark Knights of Steel hardcovers. Did you read that?
I haven't read the second one. I love the first one.
So I would say I think it's an honorable mention because I love the first one. I thought the second one was good. I thought I didn't love the direction it went in the end, but I thought it was still solid. So that first one was a 5 out of 5 for me, though.
Same.
The second one was still good, but not as good. So I'll be interested to see what you think about where it goes. But I thought that was really good. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed in terms of digital reads. Do you use your Hoopla very much this year?
I did at the beginning of the year, and then I sort of tailed off. I've had more bad days than good, so I read as much as I could. I read more on DC on the DCU app and Marvel Unlimited than I did Hoopla.
I really enjoyed Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
I haven't read that. I do own that.
That was really good. My biggest disappointment of the year is probably the Batman One Day books. I thought most of those were pretty poor, to be honest.
I didn't read any of them. I only bought the ones that were writers that I knew I could count on, like Tom King, Tom Taylor, and was one by Gail Simone or something.
No, the best one was definitely, I would say, Tom King's Riddler. Then the Clayface one was really good.
Who's that by?
It's someone I'd never even heard of before, Colin Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bane by Joshua Williamson probably was the worst one. I hated that one.
Oh, ooh.
I really didn't like the Penguin one. I didn't enjoy Two-Face at all. The Catwoman one started really well, and then it kind of ended on a cliffhanger. And it's like, isn't this like a one-off? Like, it was kind of like a weird way to end the story. So I wasn't a huge fan of those books.
I just bought 3 of them: Tom Taylor, Tom King, and then I felt like the third one was by a woman writer, but maybe not.
So I probably won't pick that up unless I pick up a couple of the individuals. I won't be picking up the box set because I definitely don't want all of them. I think those are my honorable mentions digitally. I was also disappointed by The Nice House on the Lake.
You were? Wow.
I thought
I really loved it.
I thought it was boring and went nowhere, to be honest. I just really didn't land well with me, I guess. I know a lot of people really love it though, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
It was just one of those stories where I was just like, everyone kind of seemed interchangeable. No one really had like their own discernible personality. I feel like it was hard to tell between characters sometimes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's going to be more clear in book 2.
I read both of them.
Oh, well, you've read the whole series.
But aren't they doing more though? Aren't they doing more to the series? There's 2 volumes and there's a deluxe edition that includes 2 volumes.
I have the deluxe, and it says to be continued. So I just assumed he was going to write more.
Right. So I've read all the stuff that's in the deluxe.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I wanted to know more about it. This is a good question. Was this the year that we read Callie for your stream? Yes, and everyone didn't care for it. That was the very first book club one, and it only went up from there. Tasty Millen liked Many Desolated Stars, Superman Space Age, Department of Truth, Nights Out on the Lake, and Gotham City Year One. Speaking of honorable mention, Gotham City Year One gets.
That's an honorable mention. That's it.
Well, okay, fine.
No.
I'm just
I was
pulling
stunned.
All these books are going to be in my top 10 anyway, so it's just
Stunned.
I'm just throwing things out there. I love Swamp Thing, Green Hell. I loved where it went. Oh my god, this is such a cool layout. The art by Doug Mankey is the best art he's ever done. The Earth is all but done. The last remnants of humanity cling to a mountaintop island, lost in the endless floodwater. The parliaments of green, the red, and the rot all agree. It's time to wipe the slate clean and start the cycle all over again. Well, does the Parliament of Trees really agree? Because here comes somebody that decides he's going to slash people apart and protect some people. And then I love the mystery of who is in the lighthouse and how they could, don't want to spoil it, how they could approach him. Doug, let me highlight myself because Doug Mankey's art is great. This is by, I think, Ram V. No, Jeff Lemire. What am I talking about? Jeff Lemire. It's the end of the world. And the green, the rot, and the red, the green, the blue, the pink, the green, the red, and the rot all agree it's time to end humanity. But Swamp Thing appears and has his say in this island where it's pretty much Lord of the Flies happening. They approach the man in the lighthouse, which is really boss. And it's just, I loved this book. It shows, I'm going to use this word a lot in some of my books, the triumph of the human spirit with a little help from the Swamp Thing. Okay, so there's honorable mention you won't yell at me about. Well, I've got too many books. I'm not gonna. Maybe I shouldn't have any honorable mentions. The only reason this is an honorable mention is because I haven't read book 2. It starts out extremely strongly, and that's World's Finest.
Oh boy,
you didn't dig it?
No, that was not one of my biggest disappointments.
Get out of my show. What's wrong with you?
I was really expecting so much. I don't know why I didn't like that one. I just really didn't.
Holy guacamole. This had everything. It had Doom Patrol, Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor in his orange suit. This was so boss. I dug this. I can't wait to read volume 2. The not too distant past, Superman's powers are supercharged from a devastating chemical attack by the villain Metallo, and the only ally of the old boulder man to American. So Triple is Gotham's own Dark Vengeance, dynamic duo Batman and Robin. This shows, to me, at the core of this, first of all, Robin and Batgirl are boss, where they have to travel to get the clues and the help that they need to defeat the devil. There's a devil that has taken charge, and various teams go to various places in time and in space. And oh man, I love this book. And it showed an innate trust, which I love, between Batman and Superman. So don't be surprised if this shows up in my top books of the year, but I'm messing it all up. There's going to be Marvel books. There's going to be Image books. There won't be any Goiter books because I'm reviewing all of those indie books that Cycle Cleveland sent me and giving it its own show. Maybe I'll get Nate Garcia to appear on the show since he's a friend of mine now. Okay, let's see. Oh, NFL Dude, I'm way behind. Punisher and Once Upon a Time at the End of the World by Jason Aaron. Sacrificers by Remender. I'm not familiar with that one. Human Target by King. I've got to read that one. Did you read that?
Yeah, I think it wasn't one of my favorite. It was solid, but it wasn't like a 5 out of 5 for me. It was probably, I don't know. It was definitely not. It's definitely not like one of his worst books, but it was kind of the middle of the road for me.
I bet I love it.
It was good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. With it being Greg Smallwood and him together, I thought the story would just be like 10 out of 10. The art was 10 out of 10. I thought the story was like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
8 out of 10 is not bad.
7 out of 10. But the art definitely elevated it.
George has Batman R.I.P., Superman Camelot Falls, Secret Identity, and Up in the Sky, Mr. Miracle. What? Oh, this is what you were talking about.
Tyler's in the chat.
I bet your wife has been trying to talk you into separate apartments for years, pal.
Tyler's in the chat.
T-Lar Blunt?
Yeah.
I am so far behind. Where? Oh, up, there he is. T-Lar Blunt. Good to see you. I only get to see you this way. You never return my calls. You never talk to me. You never did a toy show with me. You've been a big disappointment as a friend.
Jess, what's your view of people whenever you say good to see you, they say good to be seen by you? What's your view of those kind of people?
I turn away and walk immediately away from them and say, who the hell do you think you are?
That's always a response that annoys me.
I will say good to be seen because that means I'm up and I'm upright and still walking and alive. I'll say, hey, good to be seen, like that, but not good to be seen. Yeah, I know I'm really cool. Good to be seen, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm not having any of that. Brian's here. What up? Scott and I send our regards to Uncle Jess. Thank you. Thank you. So how do you forget to finish a book? What's going on here? Heroing, good to see you. It's been a while. Let's see. I missed some stuff. Oh, G. Willow Wilson. That's what I got. I got Catwoman by G. Willow Wilson. I did not get Two-Face. I felt like I could trust G. Willow Wilson to write me a good Catwoman book, but Taylor said that it is like a cliffhanger, which I will deal with when I get to.
Two-Face was the most generic Two-Face story that you've read a million times. I bet you can already guess. You could probably, Jess, try to guess what you think happens at the end.
With Two-Face?
Yeah, it's a Two-Face story. What do you think? Who do you think the main bad guy was? Or who do you think? What do you think happened? Think of every Two-Face story.
I feel like he goes back to Arkham Asylum.
Well, think about, Harvey's finally better. And somebody's trying to undermine him. I wonder who's doing it. Oh, it's Two-Face.
It's Two-Face.
And if you say that's a spoiler alert, that's every single Two-Face story.
Yeah,
so
you're totally right. Kane, honorable mentions, Many Dust a Ladle Star, Land of Living Gods, Yokohama Cadet. Whoa, manga. Okay, never mind. Hitomi, Spider-Man by Tom Taylor, Batman the Knight, and Dark Knights of Steel.
Batman the Knight was almost there, but then it kind of veered off into Batman Begins generic territory at the end. I think we both agreed on that.
Which one?
Batman the Knight. It's like his origin story. I think we both loved like the beginning of it, like how every issue was like a one-off story of him training, and then it kind of went off into the stereotypical. Okay.
Yeah, it's my honorable mention.
It was almost on the list for me, but those last two issues, I was like, they were good, but it just kind of, I wanted to all be like that one-off story structure.
Yeah, I just saw somebody in Very Fine Conditions Marvel previews that I was on Thursday that did not care for Zdarsky's Batman, and I have to say, fie unto you, sir. I like Zdarsky's Batman. I liked all of this all the way through. I just thought it was great, showing the beginnings, what he's up to, and we're sort of in an era of where we've seen a lot of iterations of Batman's origin. And a lot of them bounce out of Batman Begins by Christopher Nolan, which is fair because that's an amazing movie. But I thought this took twists and turns and took in places I didn't expect. It kept me guessing the whole time. It kept me riveted. I'm only putting it on honorable mention because I just may have a top 10 DC, top 10. I already did a top Marvel, so I may just have to do top 10 DC, but I may have already included it. I don't know. Honorable mention. I loved it.
No, I really enjoyed it as well. I just thought that the first several issues were the best part, and then it kind of got more generic towards the end, which is fine. I just thought it would have been cool to have it all be just the one-off stories of seeing him train, because that was the best part for me.
Nate Garcia is 100% a great guy. I didn't really send it to him. I shared it in my stories, and he saw it, asked me about it, and then started using it. I'm gonna review his books first because he seems awesome. Conan. Oh, Kane. Snowcap Prince, Guardian of Fukushima, A Story of Seven Lives. What are you doing to me with all this manga, Kane? What? Spider-Man Life Story, Aranya, and Spider-Man 2099 Dark Tomorrow prose. How do you guys find the time? Who are these people that read all this prose? Savage Avengers came out, things got quiet. After Savage Avengers came out, things got quiet. It might not have done that well in Omniform. Don't know. Nate Garcia. This is true. And in cookies and other sweet treats. Kane is my buddy on the channel in Discord, which is like cookies, ice cream, and cake or something. My Discord is full of wild and crazy channels. It's really fun. T-Lar Blunt, are you still here, you terrible friend, you? Oh, you'll get World's Finest Deluxe anytime soon because I already bought the standard hardcovers, so you are welcome.
There's an extra one for all you guys because I won't be buying it.
Up, Bunkmaster, ahoy ye comic rapscallions. He's got a master of the language. That is something. I'm going to make this happen. I am going to make this happen, and I'm going to see Cycle explode. Just because I want to see bits and pieces of him all over Cleveland. Mark Waid and Dan Moore have to do World's Finest together for perpetuity. Good word. As a social contract. I knew what you meant, John. I agree. It's awesome. Right? Yeah, he's going to explode. I've been loving Rare Flavors. Is that manga or what is that? I don't know that. Tom Strong. Very good. One of the best Alan Moore books. Yes. Dibs on Cycle's Goiter #1 if the Nate Garcia interview does happen. It's happening. I'm going to be besties with him. I heard somewhere that Hush might be the new bad guy in the Batman 2 movie. As long as it's not Joker, please.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of the deleted scene of the Joker. I just don't want to see him. Just skip him.
Nobody. There's nobody that wants to see Joker again. Nobody.
That's not true. That's not true.
No, it is true. No, it is true.
I don't.
Nobody. Come on, man. Nobody wants to see Joker again. That's ridiculous. How many Jokers do we need? I just read the last 2 volumes of that Texas Blood, and I'm curious which volume of the series is both yours favorite. Mine is volume 3 about the serial killer. I've only read the first 2. I read them on Hoopla. Then I think, Taylor, maybe you told me that he felt sales weren't enough to justify a deluxe.
I think you told me that because I haven't bought them yet because I keep waiting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm willing to buy them if that's going to help, but I really want that.
Such a good book.
Well, it's just weird because it's like in the wheelhouse of everybody who buys the Brubaker and Phillips stuff. So it just seems like a no-brainer to me. But again, I'm not them, so I don't know how much it's going to cost them to buy it, and they know the sales way better than I do. So it just seems strange to me that more people aren't reading it and willing to buy deluxe if they enjoy Criminal and they enjoy Reckless and all those other books.
maybe what I need to do is buy the 3 trade paperbacks and then promote the heck out of it. You and I can promote the heck out of it, even if you don't buy them. And we'll see if we can sell 9 copies on Amazon like we did with Nick Fury's Shield.
Or we can try to get them on the show and get the chat involved and try to bully them into it. I'm not even joking.
Are you willing to reach out to them?
I could try.
Okay. I will fully set the chat upon them to get a deluxe.
Like, what if we could get like a petition of these are all people who guarantee or promise they will buy this if you print it.
Yeah. And
are you still in the Omnibus group?
I lurk.
Maybe we could post in there or something and say, if you would buy this, put it in the comments and we'll
You won't. No, it's pretty dead. I only lurk for solicitations. I feel like we might get more traction on Instagram or something.
Or your Discord.
Yeah. Well, my Discord's mostly about cookies and cats.
Because I really want that deluxe.
I do too. And you're right. I feel like it's so under the radar that people just aren't clued into it.
I think that Newburn is ending soon by Zdarsky and Phillips. So maybe that'll get a deluxe and that will prime the pump. Because again, it's Chip Zdarsky, so I'm sure a deluxe of that will be made at some point.
Well, Phillips was our very first interview, so he owes us.
That's true.
We were interviewing him when he was in that shipping container.
Yeah, when he was I don't think he was even like a penciler back then. I think he was a colorist.
I think he was still a colorist.
I don't want to say just a colorist because being a colorist is a hard job. I don't want to put it that way. But coloring was all that he did. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, and he's turned into an extremely good artist.
Yeah, I think he's very reminiscent of his dad, but he's also very different too. I think he's able to set apart from his dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't say he's not like copying his dad or just doing the same exact thing. I feel like he's putting his own spin on it. But I think he's going to be like behind his dad, he's like the crime comic artist.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Really good. Really, really good. Nate is very anti-podcast appearance. This isn't a podcast. This is a YouTube show. How dare you? Your explosive death is what everyone wants to see, Cycle. Just exploding out of excitement. Mary M, how are you? Oh, Rare Flavors is Ram V. All right, now I'm interested. I like Ram V a lot. I make time to read manga and prose. The Spider-Man 2099 prose was read in 3 days. It was that good. Nice. Rare Flavors is the Ram V comic. Looks great. I'll buy it when the trade comes out. You need as many Jokers as DC can make toys and sell them. A pox upon you, sir. No. I say thee, nay. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure if I'm far enough away from Cycle blast radius that I wouldn't need to do any cleaning. Yeah, just vaporize Cycle. That'll make it easier. I know better than to talk manga with Jess. Give me some credit. Okay. You'd buy that Texas Blood Deluxe. Oh, Sea of Stars. Yeah, that's Jason Aaron, right? I have that. Don't animate my blast radius.
Do you have any more? Right. Do you have any more honorable mentions?
I will say, this is too good of a book to be honorable mention. All these books are too good to be honorable mentions. No, I'm done with honorable mention. I'm going to list like 10 really good books. I loved Suicide Blaze. This was the most unusual and interesting this is Cy Spurrier Unleashed in Suicide Squad Blaze.
That was good.
Nobody is safe in this book. The concept of who Blaze is now.
Yeah, this is out of continuity. It's a Black Label book, so anything can go.
Right. And anything does go.
I thought that was fantastic. That was a lot of fun. I still
Yeah.
need to pick that up physically. I only read it digitally.
Now, it's not super oversized. It's sort of magazine sized, but
It's the same that the rest of them are.
Oh no,
The
it's
rest
the
of the
same
Black.
as the rest of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same. Wait, where are
Yeah.
those?
And the character
there.
of Blaze and who Blaze is and what he does and what he has been and becomes, the art is tremendous and gives you a real feel of what they're dealing with. Blaze becomes an all-powerful, all-consuming being. And when I say nobody's safe, nobody in the DC universe is safe. So, except Harley, of course. Spoiler alert. But this is, I mean, Cy Spurrier, friend of the show. We interviewed him. He was a great guy. And he takes Suicide Squad in a direction you just would not believe. It is an incredible book. Incredible.
That was a lot of fun. I thought so.
Well, we agree on something. That's good. Cycle just yelling at people. Dana, I have that 3 Texas Blood trade, so I wouldn't likely buy a deluxe edition. I have to keep buying more bookcases. So shelf, welcome to the club. But I need to get those 3 Texas Blood trades. Oh, and this is the new Jason Aaron book that's supposed to be so good. Batman Off-World.
And now he's doing. Isn't he doing Action Comics now?
He might be doing both.
Yeah, I think he's doing Action Comics. I think Off-World's like a mini series. I think he's actually doing a run on Action. I'm so behind on everything.
Yeah, same. I have to say I didn't enjoy Ram V with Venom. Okay.
Although, Jess, I have finally found a Tom Taylor book that I didn't enjoy.
How dare you bring that up?
It's the first time. It's the first time.
What? Wait, what? What could it possibly be?
I have not enjoyed his Jonathan Kent Superman book.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That's not his strongest material.
It's just kind of, it's like nothing exciting's happening. It's kind of just like, all right, like it's not horrible. I just had no interest in reading it any further.
Yeah, I'm following it because I like Tom Taylor and I dig Jonathan as the Superman of Earth. But yeah, it does feel it does feel a little forced to me and not it doesn't break really new ground for me like I thought a Tom Taylor book would.
Right. I think I get what you're laying down.
Rare Flavors isn't just Ram V. It's a team up of Ram B and Felipe Andrade. Layla's team back together. Oh. I have not seen Indiana Jones 5 and the Temple of Medicare. I don't not sure. You personally liked it. That's good hearing. You know, Lou from Omnibros also liked it. I don't know. I haven't seen Indiana Jones since the 3rd one. I'm like, I'd rather go see the first one again. Here's Real Big Cohen. Been a while since I've been here for a live show. Been feeling way down. Thank you guys for great content. I know you're struggling a little bit with your books, Daniel. I hope we can help you in Discord and on the show come to terms with the fact that you feel a little bit down about your collection. We've all been there. And reach out in Discord and here and we'll help you. I totally get where you are. You've been very honest in Discord about how you're feeling. So I hope the live show picks you up a little bit. Cycle, I am not highlighting that. No, I'm not highlighting that. You're just yelling crazy stuff. Can't wait for you guys to check out Danger Street and King's new run. Wonder Woman and is supposed to be great. Also, Kelly Thompson's Birds of Prey is supposed to be great.
Should I start doing some other books? I can start doing my top 5.
Yeah. I have a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's 5 books, but I'm counting 1 as 2. We're
I'm
getting
counting
there,
2 as
Alon.
1. I'm counting 2 as 1, so we can both do that then.
Okay, good. Except it's
So-
one that you already talked about, but go
My
ahead.
number 5 choice is one that I feel like people, I wouldn't say they're hating on, but they're kind of like acting like it's not good because this team's book is usually like way blowing people away. And I think Night Fever, and I really liked Where the Body Was. Did you
I
read that
haven't
yet?
read that. I haven't read it yet. I just
I
got it for
really-
Christmas.
I think people are. I think a lot of people are unfairly maligning Night Fever. I know you haven't maligned it, Jess. No, it wasn't your favorite, and it wasn't like a top 5 Brubaker or Phillips for
Oh,
me.
but I enjoyed it.
But
Yeah.
I thought it was definitely an interesting turn for them. I think it can be easy for them to do the same exact thing over and over again, and we all really enjoy it, but they want to do new stuff.
Yeah.
And this year was the year of new stuff. And I even heard their next book isn't a Reckless book, which I'm like, come on, get back to Reckless. But I'll read whatever they put out. And I thought Night Fever was like a great crime noir via a European movie mixed together, like a European art movie mixed with a crime movie.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I
really-
really liked it.
And I really liked Where the Body Was. I have to read it again to really solidify where it is in the rankings. I liked how they have like the big map of the neighborhood here. And I like the cast of characters and how you get to know them and see how messed up they are. Nobody does messed up characters better than Ed Brubaker, in my opinion.
Everybody's messed up.
There's definitely some pages in here I can't show, so I'm trying to be careful. There's probably more of that in this book than any other book they've ever done. But it's really good, Jess. You'll have to read this. I would encourage you to try to finish it before the end of the year, just so you can see if it'll be on your list or not.
Okay, well, I have a big stack of books I got for Christmas, and that was one of them.
I just thought it was really interesting. Again, I can see some people being like, it wasn't that good, but I really enjoyed it. I liked how the character development progressed, and I really thought the art was fantastic, and I thought it was really different than the rest of their books. So I really enjoyed it. Number 4 for me, let me see. I finally read all of Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four. This is the 4th volume.
Nice.
Complete collection. I didn't want to pull all 4 of them out. I was too lazy to do that. But there's a reason why this book gets so much love. It's awesome. It's fantastic. It's definitely, I would say I probably enjoy this more than the Mark Waid run, but they're really close. They're both very different.
Those are my top 2 FFs.
I would say Mark Waid captures more of the original spirit of Fantastic Four, like the Jack Kirby-esque nature of it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Jonathan Hickman really captures where they can go, how far this team can be pushed in new and interesting directions. I would say that Mark Waid's is more of a superhero story. This is more of a sci-fi story.
Yeah.
As Jonathan Hickman is known to do. I think pretty much every single book he does is a sci-fi story. But I don't need to talk about this very much because everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
Number 4 for me.
I thought that was number 4.
Oh, sorry, number 3. Number 3 for me is Space Age by Mark Russell and Mike Allred. This was great. I mean, again, I feel like I'm just kind of preaching to the choir here. I haven't really heard many people who say they hate this book or didn't care for it. I would view this almost as like a companion piece to New Frontier. It's not even just about Superman, it's about the rest of the Justice League. So I would say it's more of a modern era version of New Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
But more focused on a singular character than New Frontier was. This is definitely the main focus is Superman, even though you get to see a lot of the Justice League as well. But I thought this is kind of like Mark Russell's version of Spider-Man life story.
Mm-hmm.
It ages him in real time. You get to see his whole history in real time. And I really thought the ending was interesting.
I did too.
I could see some people being annoyed by the ending, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting.
The only reason it's not with me tonight is because these are all Bat books because of Baturdays. You will be seeing it in my top books of the year. Definitely.
Number 2 for me, I already saw it on your stack, Jess. So I know it's going to be there too, is Catwoman Lonely City. I mean, again, I feel like all the books I'm talking about, everybody has read and everybody's been raving about.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. These are good books.
I was kind of worried that Cliff Chang's writing wouldn't be great because, like as Jess usually says, as as a writer, he's a great artist, right? But I think he actually did. I actually think he did an admirable job, not just with the art, but with the writing as well. I thought this was a fantastic story, and I'm really interested to see him do more writing and art.
I since you're talking about it, I'll talk about it too. Exquisitely written, shows a, an aged Catwoman and an aged Oracle in a bit of a restricted age that they live in, a little bit older Poison Ivy, how they can try to find uh, uh, how they can find the last essence of Batman after he's been killed. Selina is in mourning, and Two-Face is in charge of Gotham. And it shows these characters as they've aged and gotten older, maybe put on a little bit of weight, like real life happens. And it's how they can try to get the essence of Batman rediscovered and break the hold of the authoritarian regime that rules Gotham City. And I agree. I wasn't sure Cliff Chang. You never know when a artist starts writing.
Right.
He is another guy I hate because he's a great writer and a great artist. So Cliff, gosh darn you. Look how talented you are. This book kicks ass. Just what a great surprise this book was. I was so happy. It was so good. I'm so pleased for Cliff Chang that I hope I see a lot more from him, writing and art, because his art's great and his writing's exquisitely great.
And by far number one for me is Gotham City Year One.
Well, I'll pull it out of my stack as one of my top books. I also agree.
I think this is the best book Tom King's ever done, in my opinion.
Ooh.
I just thought it was perfect from start to finish. I loved how beat up. I think Slam Bradley wins the award for most punches in the face in this comic.
He gets the crap kicked out of him.
I just thought it went to a lot of unexpected places that I just didn't see coming. The twists were really interesting. The art was fantastic. He got the lingo down for that era really well. I think the only complaint that you and I had was, wait, the timeline doesn't make sense for Bruce and his parents, really. But that's a small nitpick, though.
Yeah,
this is the 60s, I think. And I think we were like, wait, it had to be like in the 50s for that to make sense.
I think it's supposed to take place. I thought it took place in the 40s. In order to, even if it took place in the 40s, it needs to take place in the 20s for the timeline for Bruce to have shown up in time. But
that's a pretty small nitpick in comparison to the rest of the story. So
but
I really hope that they do more of this. I hope that they don't just stop. They should do Gotham City Year 2, Gotham City Year 3. But if this is all we get, I'll just hold on to it as a classic. I think this is a new modern day classic.
I couldn't agree with you more. And unfortunately, I think Bunk may be the guy that told me that Tom King was felt like it didn't sell well enough to continue it.
Yeah.
And that's very disappointing. I feel like it was Bunk that told me that, but apparently it didn't sell, even though it was so awesome.
At least it's not a cliffhanger. At least it can just go off as a great one-off storyline that's fully completed. I can live with that. I hate when it's like, oh, there's a huge cliffhanger and it's just over.
Yeah,
that's when it's a bummer. So at least we have a full story. We can enjoy it going forward.
I think one of the things that people may not have liked, it didn't bother me a bit, was that Bruce's grandparents were so corrupt.
That's Gotham City, though. It's just like,
yeah, I mean that.
And when did you ever think or care about his grandparents?
Yeah, it doesn't take away from Thomas and Martha being the philanthropist, awesome team they were, helping build Gotham back up and creating a fortune, philanthropy, billionaire fortune to help seed the future of Batman. Okay, his grandparents were corrupt, but his parents were awesome and instilled the Batman mythos into him of doing good for people. So
If anything, it makes his parents more heroic and more noble.
that's a good point. Very good point. Let's see. Asif Chowdhury. Yes, I am going to pick up Eternal Warrior Omnibus. They can't have made very many copies. I don't know how many people are interested in it, but I do not want to be in a place where all of a sudden it goes out of stock because they made 200 copies of it. Here's my Discord. Thank you, James.
That was my list.
Can you show a page or two of where the body is? I think he did that. Oh, here's Make Havoc. What up, buddy? Haven't seen you in forever. Oh, good. You bought Space Age today? Good choice. Heck yeah, I have to say Hickman is my only FF in my collection.
Did you
Space
get
Age
the
sequel news got teased here first? Well, we did get Michael Allred on the last live collected edition show where he promised us something batty, and that is what happened.
Did you get the news Zdarsky Spider-Man omnibus?
I'm ordering that with Eternal Warriors.
Gotcha. I love the I love the cover that I got.
Oh yeah, which one did you get? Did you get the ketchup
one
bottle?
I really thought was fantastic. I thought some of them were two of them were good and one of them was A+. And that's the one by Chip Zdarsky.
That's ketchup bottle one that everybody loves.
I feel like everybody wants. I don't know why. I feel like everybody wants this one. I just love how it like bleeds over into the side and the back.
It's the coolest one. It already sold out. I don't have a chance at it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I got this right before it sold out.
Yeah, I don't have a chance to get it now.
This is the rare triple dip for me, but I was able to justify it because I didn't have his spectacular run, and that's a majority of the book. So at least I have material that wasn't collected before. And I think I'm still going to keep Life Story just so I can pull it off the shelf and read that easily if I just want to read that.
Yeah.
So
That's an easy way to read it.
I might just I'll just give what's the Spider Shadow? That's the miniseries. Yeah, I'll just give Spider Shadow to somebody. Just a small trade.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is definitely one of my pickups of the year.
Nice.
I really love
I'm
this
okay
book.
with the one with him opening his shirt to reveal the spider. That's what's left, and I'll be okay with that.
The one with him and J. Jonah Jameson is the one that I think is the worst. It's not horrible, but it's just like not my favorite.
It's not exciting.
No, I agree. The one that you're going to get is also good, though. It's definitely the second best.
Good. That's the only one that's left, and I need to hurry up on that.
I typically don't care about the covers that much, but that one's really awesome.
Oh, wasn't you, Bunk? Okay, somebody said it. I don't remember who it was.
Did you get the third Ultimate Spider-Man omnibus? Oh, no, you don't need that. I forgot.
No, I'm keeping the hard covers.
The cover I got for that one's also really cool.
Do you want to show it?
Yeah, go get it up. I'll get it.
Okay, I'll read what Belton Bros says. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing great. All the best for the new year. Comics I love this year. Vagabond, Layla Starr, Blame, The Adventures of the Mad Tsar, Judge Dredd the Pit.
I love this cover.
Oh, yeah, that is a cool cover.
And this is my favorite part of the run for me. Tyler Blunt says this is where it gets terrible. This is where it gets like amazing. So don't listen to Tyler.
Tyler, are you still watching? What's going on with you?
He's a great guy, but his opinion's off on this.
Yeah. Call my phone. Oh, I don't know where my phone is. Where did I put my phone? Call my phone and I'll find it, Tyler. Yeah. Everybody's saying it was you, Bunk. You're saying it wasn't. Liar. Everybody said it was you. Shashi says, good to see the minister in a rare appearance. Just got my Eternal Warrior Volume 1 today. Another one I can't wait to revisit. I hope I didn't get Jess's copy. After this, I'm ordering that and Spectacular Spider-Man.
I don't even know what Eternal Warrior is.
Oh, it's an old Valiant comic from the early 90s that was great.
Okay. Is Valiant still a thing?
Well, somebody else put out New Valiant. I don't know, but somebody else. It says Valiant on it, but it also says published by blah 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 comics. So they've licensed it out to somebody else to publish.
Oh, Jeff, someone just commented in the chat about I love death metal, and Jess and I haven't read that for the past 3 years, even though we said we would.
Oh yeah, we've just read metal.
I still haven't finished the Snyder Justice League.
I haven't either.
I can't get past that first book. I don't know what it is. I can't get past it.
Once you get past Drowned Earth, everything's really good. I mean, I stopped at. Actually, I read 3.
And the first book isn't bad or anything. It just like I don't know what it is. I can't get past it.
Yeah, Drowned Earth is not that great.
No, Drowned Earth wasn't great, but the rest of the stories were decent.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was like a 1-star or anything. I just can't get past it for some reason.
I stopped after volume 3 because then I wanted to read Year of the Villain, because that apparently ties into it, although you don't have to read it, but I still want to read it. I was reading that on the DC app. So now I got to go back and read volume 3 of Snyder's Justice League, then read Villains, Year of the Villains United, whatever it is. And then that needs to be a goal of mine in 2024, is to read death metal. I mean, I just have to read that, because then I can get going on everything else that I've been reading. Kane is reading Chip's Harmony right now. I'm enjoying the story so much. I will be keeping both Trades of Life story and Spider's Shadow, because I had Chip sign and personalize for them for me. That's a big point. Shout out to one of my, I'm going to change that. Shout out to my favorite duo. I'm just going to edit it just a little bit. I really wanted to like Snyder's Justice League, but it felt like event fatigue in one series for me. I get that. I understand.
That's why I think I don't typically love team books, because it is always end of the world stakes, right? It always is like the biggest baddie, the biggest villain. So those kind of runs can get kind of get exhausting after continual storylines. But someone like a Jonathan Hickman can do it really well.
Yeah.
And did it very well. So it's possible.
I got volume 2 of this for Christmas, and I am definitely opening this up before the end of the year so I can include both books in my best of the year. Poison Ivy by G. Willow Wilson. This started out as a 6-issue series, got extended to 12 issues. It's so good and selling so well. It is now an ongoing. G. Willow Wilson gets Poison Ivy. This is easily one of my favorite books of the year. Poison Ivy has a crisis of conscience, trying to do things to the world that she thinks will make it a better place, has second thoughts, pulls back. Her humanity sticks out. She still manages to get rid of a bunch of people that don't deserve to live. And she has a final reckoning with the Florian man who created her in some reality. But Poison Ivy is just some of the best reading and fun reading that I did, because it does it helps explore Poison Ivy's psyche, what makes her tick, who she loves, why she loves her, the attachment she has to Harley and why it's there, and how she pulls back on the destruction of the earth. And the art is just beautiful. Just beautiful. So yeah, I loved this. And then my final Batman, Bat-related top Bat books. I love Zdarsky's, man. Failsafe was boss, and the Batman of Gotham was boss. I dug both of these. I don't think that Batman Failsafe is a good beginner book for people. We've got the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh pulled in, who is one of Batman's alter egos. Failsafe has been created by Batman of Zur-En-Arrh to take out the Dark Knight if he ever kills. He's been framed for killing the Penguin and Failsafe is basically unstoppable. So Bruce Wayne Batman has to go to an alternate reality through means that he has in order to try and escape Failsafe and reestablish his life. Because he didn't kill Penguin. And then Taylor already told you that he what he did and didn't like about this. This is Bruce meeting Selina in the alternate reality. They send there's also a storyline about the Toy Man, and they send Tim into a world where the Toy Man has created a bunch of he's holding hostages and creating crazy ass toys, but they're not just toys, they're like people killer toys. And I thought it was exciting, fun, and fresh. And I for one welcome my new Zdarsky overlord, because you are right. When he starts finding all these different Batman in all the different Batman realities,
So cool.
as a Batman fanboy, I mean, frick, he even has Kingdom Come Batman
Batman Beyond.
Beyond, Batman 66 makes an appearance.
He does. I think Jorge Jimenez should win like an Eisner Award for Artist of the Year just for that issue. Like, he did so many different styles in that one issue.
Yeah,
That's just an example of the breadth of his ability that he should be awarded for that, in my opinion.
yeah, and it adds to the extreme fun of it. But I think you have to have to understand and enjoy Zdarsky's Batman, and I can see why people may not. If you don't have a deep, I think you have to have a deep knowledge of Batman to really appreciate this, because he pulls, as I said, on Batman Zur-En-Arrh and creates this failsafe. He goes into a deep dive on, as we already talked about, all these different Batmen that show up. And to really appreciate it, and I don't want to spoil the ending because it's a great ending. I think you have to have a lot of Batman knowledge to really appreciate this.
And you had to have read Grant Morrison's run.
Or at least have knowledge of who Batman Zur-En-Arrh is. But yeah, I agree with that.
You at least have to have read the Batman RIP storyline.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, we have a celebrity in the chat. My favorite part of that duo, Astonishing Melanie.
Everybody's favorite part of the duo.
Zdarsky's Batman. There she is with her tiara on. What a lovely picture of her. Thank you for joining, Melanie. Oh, I love Zdarsky's Batman. Sorry, I missed the first part of that. It's great to have you here. Lethal Lucha's here. Good news for you, Jess. The rest of Poison Ivy is just as great. Yeah, baby.
One book I didn't read this year, Jess, that I maybe should try to fit in is the Last Deceased book.
Oh, I didn't read that either yet.
But the reason that's holding me back is, like, can I just read that? I have to reread all the other books too. Not that it's like I've read that, I love them, but it's like, do I want to read all of them right now, or should I wait, or should I just read the final volume? I don't know.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the final volume and then read that last volume. And I'm actually surprised that there was a fifth volume, because I felt the fourth volume I took really knocked me out. The fourth volume really wrapped things up nicely.
We'll see.
Heroing. Have you guys read Do a Power Bomb by Daniel Warren Johnson? If so, what do you think? I liked it, but it's not my fave of his. For some reason, I still haven't read it. I want to read it on Hoopla because I know a deluxe is coming out, and I'm just
waiting for the deluxe, because that happened with, what was it?
Murder Falcon.
Where's that book? Somewhere around here. But yeah.
You want me to show that off?
Yeah.
Okay. Upper management just brought me one of my all-time favorite Christmas gifts to show off. Yeah, Heroing. I heard it's great, but I am waiting for the deluxe. I should just read it on Hoopla.
Daniel Cohen says we can jump right into the final volume for Deceased. Maybe I'll just do that.
Y'all are smart enough to figure out what's going on. I understand if y'all want to read the preceding material, though. Yeah, I've got the material in book form, and I am gonna have to do it.
I feel like at this stage of my life where I'm busier, it's hard for me to like want to jump into a whole series. It's easier for me just to read like one-offs but maybe I should wade through the Justice League and Death Metal stuff. It's been like 5 years.
Here's our friend from Canada. Hey, dog. Hope you're feeling well there. Good evening in Canada, eh? Eh? Good day, eh? We saw Astonishing Melanie. Always good to see her. Snap, guest appearance by Astonishing Melanie. She's talking to everybody in the up. Astonishing Melanie says, Minister of Comics, great point about Jimenez. To see Zdarsky would be great. I'm taking off to interview Fabian. Nice. Y'all can just jump into final volume for Deceased. Okay. I'm still going to read a little bit of the last book just in case. This is The Softest Blanket. I'm going to move my mic. And I wrapped myself up in it on Christmas Day and took a Christmas Day nap. This was a freelance. My wife got me this, and it's a super soft, cushy blanket of Marvel characters. Covers.
Nice. That's cool.
Oh, I slept for like 3 hours in this thing. It was boss. Yeah, so upper management did a good job. That woman knows me. I wonder if she couldn't have known what a nerd I really was when she first met me. I think I was a little bit smoother and less nerdy when I met her. And then I think once I got married, I thought, okay, I can let the nerd out now.
Yeah, I think once you're married, it's like, okay, now I can let down my guard and just be like, well, this is the real me.
Yeah, here I am.
What do you think?
You said for better or worse.
This is worse.
Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson is so good. Saying hi to Lethal Lucha. Miriam's reading to a power bomb now, and I'm really enjoying it. Currently reading The Ministry of Truth. The Ministry of Truth.
The Department of Truth?
Department of Truth? Is there a Ministry of Truth?
Maybe. But maybe
Not
he's
you.
Wait, did you say he's from Canada?
Yeah.
Maybe they say ministry there instead of department. Maybe that's more of a Canadian thing.
Love the Betty. Yeah, we both loved Daniel Warren Johnson, Beta Ray Bill. I think you and I had it in our top 5 books or something whenever it came out. Was that 2021? Where are we? I feel like it was 2020. Was last year?
Let me see what I haven't posted in a long time, but let me scroll to see if I can find last year's top 10 list.
Oh, good. That blanket is so cool. I want one. Nice. That blanket is awesome. So good to have Melanie here. Nice. All right.
So here's my top 10 last year.
Where'd you find this?
On my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Number 10 was Freak Angels by Warren Ellis.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Number 9 was Shield by Jonathan Hickman and Dustin Weaver. Number 8 was Fantastic Four Omnibus by Mark Waid and Mike Ringo. Number 7 was Beta Ray Bill by Daniel Warren Johnson. 6, The Ultimates by Al Ewing. Love that book. That's an underrated book in my opinion.
I still haven't read it.
You haven't read The Ultimates by Al Ewing?
No, I know. I suck.
Really?
I have it. I have it.
Lock and Key, The Golden Age. Did you read that?
The Golden Age.
Wherever he crossed over with Sandman?
No.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was the best Lock and Key story for me. That whole book was awesome.
What the heck? I wonder if I own it. What? It's called the Golden Age.
Where is it?
Wait a minute. Okay,
Wait,
I
hold
know
on.
right where Lock and Key is. It's
You want
called
me
the
to get it?
Golden Age.
You want me to get it?
Oh, well, I'll have to go look to see if I have it.
I can get it if you want me to.
Well, no, that won't help me know if I own it.
I can at least show you so you can see if it's jogged your memory.
It won't.
Okay. All right.
I know right where it is. Just give me 1 sec.
He knows right where it is, even though he knows if he has it. Let's see. Have I read City Boy, Spirit World, or The Vigil? Nope. And I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, Jess, you have to read The Ultimates by Al Ewing. That's going to be like one of your favorite books ever.
Okay. I have it, but I don't have Golden Age.
Okay, you have to order that. It's awesome.
Okay, wait. Let me write this down.
Wait,
Okay.
did you buy all those like small slim editions like the doll? Wait,
Yeah.
so those are all included in there.
In Golden Age?
Yes. Did you get the Sandman? Is there a Sandman thin volume?
No.
Okay, so you have a part of it then.
Okay, I'll bring you what I have.
Okay. Let me just grab mine real quick. Yeah, maybe Jess will go find Stumptown by accident.
That's the Golden Age?
So yes, it includes Small World, which you have.
Yeah, right here.
Open the Moon.
Nope.
Face the Music.
No.
And Pale Battalions Go. And Hell and Gone.
What about Heaven and Earth?
I don't know. Maybe. What was that? Ah, my books all fell.
Oh, wait a minute. 3. Oh no, this is 3 never before collected editions. Lock and Key, Open the Moon, Lock and Key, Grindhouse, Lock and Key in the Can.
Okay, so maybe you have some of them. But this is them all collected together and the Sandman stuff. That Sandman story was awesome.
Okay.
I love this book.
Okay, wait. Lock and Key, Golden Age.
And just take those second and Charles.
Oh, you would not believe the credit I have there. I can't even spend it all.
Number 4 for me last year was X of Swords by Jonathan Hickman.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part of his entire X-Men run, even more than what's it called? Powers of 10, whatever it was.
I thought that's the second half of that book was remarkable.
And that was the part that people hated.
What?
I don't know how.
I don't know either. I thought the first part was like, oh yeah, okay, here we are gathering the swords, blah blah blah. And then the second part, I was like, where did this come from? I thought it was brilliant.
Number 3 was The Flintstones by Mark Russell. Number 2 was the Parker Martini edition, volume 2.
Oh yeah.
And then number 1, no surprise, was Reckless, The Ghost in You, and Follow Me Down. That was a pretty good top 10 list last year.
That's a brilliant one. Everything's good there, except Lock and Key, which I haven't read.
Yeah, apparently. You definitely have to read that. That was awesome.
Okay, so but it doesn't have Heaven and Earth in it.
Wait.
This was I'm not a big fan of this book. It was like 20 pages long for $15. It's basically a hardcover single issue. And I was really not pleased. I mean, the story was fine, but I was not pleased.
Can you show me some of the pages?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were more displeased by the lack of material, not the quality of material.
Correct. This felt like a hardcover single issue.
Let me see if it's... I feel like that cover's familiar.
Okay. Heaven and Earth.
Yes, that is in here.
What? It is?
It is. Wait, hold on. I just saw that page. Yes,
okay.
It is in here. Wait.
It's a collection of stories.
Wait, but it's part of... Wait. Oh my gosh. Is it about a kid flying to the moon with a...
Yeah.
What's the last page? Open Moon? Is that what it says?
Yeah, Open the Moon.
So that is part of it.
Okay, what about just Grindhouse?
I don't know. Let me see the pages. feel like they're naming this differently.
This is the beginning of Grindhouse.
I don't think that's in here. Come on, man. That's annoying. Confusing. But you don't have the Sandman stuff, Jess, and you need that. You can't
All
not
right.
have that.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. And this is Lock and Key in the can. Do you recognize that?
In the can. Do I have that one? I don't know. I just put
Hard
it away,
to find story from IDW's 10-year anniversary collection.
They really try to bilk all the money they can out of Lock and Key. And what a terrible TV show that was. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I forgot it was made into a
Horrible TV show. Horrible,
okay,
horrible.
so I hold on to this because it's got a couple of stories in it, but I get rid of this and buy Golden Age.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we had this little conversation. Love that blanket. Thank you. Haven't read The Last HC of Deceased. It is still on the table for several weeks. I hope it is good. Jess was a real hep cat. Hi, guys.
Jess, I do know a
Let the
book.
nerd out.
I do know a book that's probably in your honorable mentions for this year or in the top would be Miss Tree.
Oh, I almost pulled that.
That is DC, some of it, so that does kind of count.
I know but it's not Batman
Oh.
for tonight. It was all
Yes,
Batman
yeah.
tonight. But yeah, and I just I have to pull the trigger on the newest one.
I need to pick up a bunch of other ones too. I haven't gotten all of them yet, but the ones I have read are fantastic. How many do I have?
Miss Tree was
I have 2 or 3.
so good.
I think I have 3 of them. Well, how they collect them is confusing.
Sorry, is what?
How they decide to collect them is kind of confusing. So it's hard to remember all the ones that you have.
Okay, Department of Truth. Yes, he was right. Want to check that out, Bob Fisher? Have y'all read City Boy, Spirit World, or The Vigil? Great stuff, and all slightly Batman family adjacent.
I have not.
I have not either. How would I get what? Okay, tell me where they are collected. Jess, The Ultimates by Ewing is insanely mind-bending good.
Do you have the thick, complete collection of it?
I have something similar, yeah.
How is that not on my best? One of my best of last year. Oh, it was. It was. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, it was.
That's how it came out.
I don't know
That's
why
how it came up.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm bleeding into you right now.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the verdict is in. I do not own Stumptown in hardcover. I do not know what happened to it. Everything in my house was packed up and moved here, and I've looked through everything, and it ain't there.
I'm losing hope that we'll ever get more Stumptown.
I still want to see the show, even though it ended on a cliffhanger, because I love Colby Smulders.
That was a bummer. That was a good show, too.
Smulders. Yeah, I remember you really liked it.
My wife and I both liked it, and that's hard for us to find shows that we both enjoy.
I was looking at that blanket in December 2022. It said hand wash only. Maybe I'll get it and wash dry in late fall to have through the winter next year. I'm not washing it. I'm just covering myself in it and dreaming of superheroes. This is all speculation, Bob. We don't know when the Powerbomb Deluxe comes out.
I'm just assuming.
Vigil is Ram V. Are these separate books? City Boy was surprisingly good. Wait. Are these separate stories? What's happening? Yeah, I'm going to. It's not that big of a double dip, but I will get Golden Age Lock and Key. Interesting. We'll need to check out Vigil. I've been enjoying Ram V's Detective Comics run. Vigil. Okay, wait. Let me go back real bit. Danny Cohen, what's happening here? City Boy. Are these separate paperbacks or what are they? Spirit World and Vigil, Ram V. Well, we love Ram V, friend of the show. I'm back to letting my students borrow Sandman. That's awesome. Flintstones. I think she's reacting to your list.
from last year.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem. I really want to do an overview of Flash Silver Age because I think there's a dearth of that on the YouTube internet, but it's out of print. But part of me doesn't care because I know it'll come back into print eventually. So it needs to be out there for people who are interested in at least getting excited to get it when it does get reprinted. So yeah, Dennis, I will do an overview of that in the beginning of next year in a week when the new year starts, but I want to do all volumes 1 through 3. Ram V Detective has been sensational. Most I've liked Detective since Tiny Onions run. A lot of people talking to Astonishing Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Melanie.
Become her show now.
It's yeah, we should send her the link and have her join us. She's a great guest. I love Lock and Key story where they go to the moon. Such a sad, lovely story. Okay. That's the one you said was in the golden age.
Yes, and it's also in that one. that you're
Right.
holding.
Yes. I posted the link for Jess's Marvel blanket in the Omnidog Discord. Yeah, you can all buy it. Join my club. Rodimus Prime Rib. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is a tough one. As the leading Hispanic authority on comics on the internet, I am always challenged in a nice way by Rodimus Prime Rib to pronounce and read some Espanol to see how my pronunciation is. And tonight, Rodimus says, El gran pero y el ministro de Pequines en vivo y a todo calor en un viernes. Tremenda manera de terminar el año. Let's see. The Grand Omnidog and the Minister of Comics live and in color on a Friday. Tremenda manera. Something about Milo Manera. El año is year. Tremendous way to end the year, I'm going to guess. How'd I do, Rodimus?
I bet Omar would love to hear you
Oh, he...
speak Spanish.
Yeah, Rodimus doesn't even bother on the Omar stuff because Omar just lights into me. City Boy Spirit World Vigil should be coming out soonish in trade paperback form. All 6-issue minis. Okay. Omnidog, I'm enjoying my new vinyl player and speakers. Thanks for the recommendation. Yay! Wait, let's give her a good celebration here. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Let's see what else. Oh, we can give you this. Yeah, celebration. Whee! And then, of course, this one. Come on. Here we go. This one. What do you...
Oh, you want me to do it? Oh, sorry.
Well, you could probably do it. You're on a Mac. Come on. What's happening here?
What do you want me to do?
There it is.
Does that work? No, I don't think so.
Do you have do you see where up in the left-hand corner your time and date is?
Yeah.
And if you go over to your left, do you see a green camera icon?
No.
Mm.
I'm on an iMac though, so it might be a little bit different.
Have you updated to the most recent OS?
Probably. I don't know. I'm on my wife's desktop, so I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a new FaceTime thing.
Oh, okay.
Whee! Yay, Melanie.
so.
She got new vinyl and players.
No.
I think you have to upgrade. Yeah. Jake stole stump down guaranteed. That's possible. Yeah. She's into music, into the vinyl. Hey, True Graphic. Hey, Astonishing Melanie. Salmon is the perfect choice for your students to read. And before I forget, how are you doing, Jess? I am hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, doing my best. These live streams are what keep me going.
But I actually might get going in a minute or so, Jess.
Okay, that's fair.
Soon as the chat's we're almost at the end of the chat.
City Boy, The Vigil, and Spirit World are all coming out in trade paperback in April 2024. Are these Batman stories or?
I can't tell. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what are these? Do these books have a theme? Are they DC? Are they Image? What are these thingies? You saw them in his new library collection video? Jake? City Boy is by Greg Pak. Spirit World is by Alyssa Wong. Okay. She's totally jamming to the Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack cycle. Strawsome didn't dig the realistic art for the Flintstones. Okay. My book of the year is Nice House on the Lake by Tiny Onion. I also enjoyed that. Blanket Party. Omar loved it. It sounded good. Oh, yeah. Sandman, 100% recommendation. Awesome, Omnidog. You know Spanish. Great. Oh, here's another one. SOS Excelente. SOS Excelente. Estoy gratamente sorprendido. Oh, gratamente sorprendido.
If you have New Testament Greek and Hebrew, I could read that for you.
Oh, I agree with that. Absolute Superman Space Age and Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. We need an absolute of. Is that you taught Omar English, didn't you? That's what I heard. Perfection, Jess. You got a completely A++. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is true. James is right. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the balloons. If you're on a Mac and you've upgraded to the latest system, you can do that. I did it. I did it on Very Fine Conditions show on Thursday, and it drove them nuts. It was great. Well, now this is true. Lane Wayne, yeah, 100%. CNSS, welcome. Happy New Year. Oh, that's sad. That Omnidog lore is on point. Oh, that's about me teaching.
Well, people are talking. I can only read biblical Hebrew and Greek, and that's different in some ways than than modern. So the Koine New Testament Greek and also Hebrew from the Old Testament. So that's a little bit different than modern day Hebrew. So it's basically dead languages in a way. But I mean, it definitely does interact with each other, and I could definitely work. But it's not like I'm going to talk to Bar in Hebrew.
Okay. City Boy, Spirit World, and the Vigil are all new DC Asian, and South Asian characters who are in the mainline DC universe. DC Asian heroes, Batman family adjacent material. I'm all in then. Superman Space is very close second behind Nice House on the Lake. You will see a whole jumble of different books when I talk about my favorite books of the year.
I'm very rusty, but yes, I can.
She thinks it's awesome. Seriously. Oh, that's right. City Boy is like a Jack Hawksmoor type situation with appearances from DC main continuity characters. That's right. I had heard of that. Okay, well, we learned a lot today. The Minister's favorite comics, my Batman-related favorite reads, and that I need to get Lock and Key Golden Age. And Spectacular Spider-Man by Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man and Eternal Warriors. I'm doing that right after this. Rodimus's favorite book was Do a Powerbomb. Man, I got to read that on Hoopla. Yeah, but you just use it to order food in restaurants. I don't think that counts. Minister, is that it for you, or do you have a couple more minutes? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. If that's okay with you, Jess.
Sure, I can stick around for like 10 more minutes.
All right, sounds good. It
Max.
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you and have a happy new year. I hope you have a wonderful time with your wife tomorrow night. And where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Minister of Comics, where I haven't posted in 2 months, but maybe I will someday.
And his link is down below in the description. Peace and love. It's great to see you and wonderful to have you here.
It doesn't work, but I'll do it anyway. All right, see ya.
All right, take care. Okay, that'd be fun. Where do you want me to send you the link? Is it why don't you it's you want me to send you the link to your oh no. Of course I'd love to have you on. What's the NMC email? And I'll send it there. Let me get to invite. Copy. Okay. I don't have my phone. Are you texting it to me, or do you want to put it in the chat? Okay. nearmintcon@gmail. Okay, just a sec. I think I can do this. Near mint con at gmail.com. Yeah, oh, now you fill it out. Thanks for nothing. Link and link. Okay, sent. Fun. This will be great. Okay, so I sent it to you. Right? This is awesome. Yeah, I may stay on for longer. I love talking to her. Up. Here she is. Awesome.
Why does it just say A? I was trying to change my
I may
name.
stay on for longer.
Oh, hold up. There we go. Let me
Hello, A.
Oh, now I'm gonna talk out loud like you were.
What do you mean?
You were like at near mid-con.
It's hard for me to type. This thing's up on a
All right, let me
like a stand.
y'all. I didn't wash my hair, and it was a wash hair day.
Oh
I've
dear.
been drinking. Let's go.
Even better.
Yes, that's oh gosh, look at that light. Okay.
So what were some of your favorite reads this year? Did you already tell us, or do you have more to talk about?
Oh, I have a horrible memory.
Did you write them down somewhere?
I hate typing on my phone. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate misspelling. I hate it's just I just
Wait,
want
what are you struggling with? What?
typing on my phone with my thumbs.
Oh, are you on your phone right now?
Faces. No, I was just complaining about earlier. I was watching you on my phone. Now my Mac.
Oh.
Hey, wait, now I can do that thing.
Are you updated?
I don't know.
Okay, look at the top where right corner where your date and time are.
Okay.
And then you go over to the left until you see a green camera icon. Do you have that?
Nope.
Okay, you just need to upgrade. You need to update your operating system, and then it will give you this.
Yeah, we don't use the like I have a Mac, but we don't use it for the live stream. That is so cool. oh, AI. Oh, let me tell you, I was watching an AI video earlier and I quit watching it. I watched 3.5 hours of that thing. And then I found out it was an AI. And I'm like, nope, nope, not gonna watch it. Anyway,
What was it about?
it was just about weird, random, creepy stuff. I love listening to that while I do my crafts.
Oh,
It's diamond. It's like these little dots, these little plastic dots that are shiny that you stick on the sticker part. And I
that's
just listened to,
cool.
and I was learning a lot of stuff. And in fact, they talked about Grant Morrison. And
Wait, so AI generated this chat?
yeah, like, and I was like, why
Was it
is he
real?
repeating himself? That's
Were they?
weird.
Was it
And
real
then
facts?
yeah, it was. And
Oh,
I was enjoying myself, but I hate AI.
yeah. It must have felt kind of weird.
I hate AI. I'm like, no, no. I want to go to a person that's putting the effort in.
Yeah, 100%.
I went to another
Uh,
one.
Kane likes your craft work.
Oh, thank you. I love learning and listening to stuff while I'm doing something that's kind of mindless. Right. I didn't know. Oh gosh. But I learned something about Grant Morrison, but I didn't quite understand it. It was about hypervigil. No, not hypervigil, hypersigil. And did you read Invisibles?
I tried.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I've never read
I
it, but apparently that was his hypersigil. Does anybody in the chat know? Psycho
what
Cleveland is the only is the only human here. Oh, Mary, you do the diamond art as well. It is therapeutic. Like I just listen to it and put the dots where they go.
how do you place the dots? With a tweezer or
It's like
oh.
this. Let's see. You stick this in the wax, and then the wax will eventually run out, and then you just get some more. But you pick up these tiny little dots in the tray and
Oh.
stick it. It's like one big sticker,
Yeah, okay.
and
That sounds cool.
I like it. It's therapeutic, and but anyway, so with Grant Morrison, I was like, oh yay, something comic book related, but I didn't quite understand it what they were talking about. I was like, that just sounds like psychology. I don't understand how it was any deeper than just being psychological. Anyway, it was hyper sigil.
I don't have my phone, so I can't look it up.
Bone Master B. I try not to know anything about Grant Morrison. Hey, Claus was just normal.
That's the most normal he's ever been. But Invisibles, I had it in trade paperback. I had to go on the internet to get a reading guide for it to explain the stuff to me, and I thought it's a lot of work.
You know what Omar would say? He'd say, you need a 15-year-old on YouTube to explain it to you. And I was like,
sounds like him.
There's nothing wrong. I learned a lot from YouTube. In fact, I use it for my film studies classes, like their bell ringers, like with the like activity when they come in, the bell rings, and hey, we got your class started. Like I'll show YouTube videos. Like, hey, did you know this? Like I learn all the time from YouTube. Doom Patrol by Grant Morrison is coming tomorrow. Oh,
that I understood. That was fun, but Invisibles was just a little too over my head.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I needed a 15-year-old to explain it to me. Yeah, Omar's right.
Rodimus Prime Rib, for me, building Gunpla is therapeutic. Omar convinced my mom to buy him one. She built it and give it to him for Christmas.
She built it?
She's going to. She bought it actually a couple days ago. This really cool comic book store in Owensboro in Kentucky. Like it's really big and nice. And people were talking about Rom. Wait, it's Rom. You pronounce it Romvi, correct? Is it Ram?
Sure.
Okay.
We called him Ramvi on the interview and he didn't correct us. So
Maybe because he's nice.
yeah, it could. He is
Well,
Indian, so it's probably wrong. You're right.
his detective, what's it called? His run. I've heard
Uh,
more than once people suggesting it, and I think I need to start picking it up in single issues. Have you read it?
I have it, but I haven't read it yet.
You have it? Okay. I don't
Yeah.
think we own it. I don't think. Well, I
How
think
is Kentucky the center of the comic book universe? I I have like 7 or 8 people I know from Kentucky, and now
really?
there's well, freaking you and
Right.
Omar, Kristen, Larry, Jessica, who's on my Superman show. Then there's like all of Omar's group of people, TikTok Tina, uh,
Mhm.
Wonder Maddie. That's like
Well, wait,
7
that doesn't
people.
count because, well, I mean, it's just because we're all friends and we all kind of have the same interests, right? So, and we're friends, so we live like in the same area. I don't know. Do
That's
you see what I'm
eh,
saying? So that doesn't
yeah.
really count.
I guess technically Larry lives across the border in Indiana, but um,
Oh, that's close enough.
yeah. But then there's this cool store in Owensboro, and But
Mhm.
here's the thing: you guys are all friends. I can't go out the door in Alexandria and find somebody else to be a comic book friend with. There's
Well,
nobody out there.
no, we can't either. Not in the town we live. All those people live in other towns.
But they're still in Kentucky.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Mary's right. We clearly have to move to Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeehaw!
Bunkmaster says it's pronounced Ram, like the God King Rama. Okay. Well,
Okay, so
he was
Romney's.
nice not to
So
correct
I'm
us.
thinking next year I'm gonna start getting more into single issues because when we went to the store, I was disappointed that I couldn't pick up Carnage, I couldn't pick up Zdarsky's Batman, and I couldn't pick up Transformers because they weren't out yet. And in fact, Omar's like, he asked, he said, you all probably have Carnage. Could you sell it to us? And I was like, Omar, don't ask. They can't sell it to us. It's Tuesday. It has to be a Wednesday.
Oh, he has to
And
get
she
it
was like, "We
beforehand.
can't sell it." And I'm like, "I told you so." I thought he was gonna argue like we're out of town. There's no comic book store in Frankfurt. Like, I mean, it used to be one, but now it's more games, which is totally fine, but there isn't a comic book store. But I think next year I'm gonna I'm really looking forward to these single issues. Like, I don't wanna wait, and it sounds really bad. I'm so spoiled, right? But I was like, "Oh, I
Wait,
have to
what are
wait
we
to read
talking
the
about?
story?"
Transformers? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Carnage and Batman. I'm like, I have to actually wait to read the story. I'm just so used to going
Who's writing
based
Carnage? Is it Al Ewing or who?
Touring Tarun Grunbeck.
Okay.
Oh, it's crazy. It's good. Issue 1 came out. I liked it. He's just psycho. He's
Yeah.
just he's psycho and it's messed up.
Uh, Daniel Cohen, 100% get rid of Nameless. I God bless Grant Morrison. I mean, I've loved a lot of their work, but wow, I read Nameless and I was utterly confused. And then in the back of the book, there's all these books that I'm supposed to read, books that I'm supposed to read to understand the comic book. I'm like,
Oh,
what the
you're like,
hell?
no, I'm good.
This is homework. I just want to read the book. So he's just too smart for me or something. I couldn't understand anything about it. Rob, I'm glad you enjoyed Dead Man. That's awesome. That whale of a book is awesome. I'm so glad you dug it. Let's see. Doop deep de doo. Ramby's run will end in March. Okay.
Oh, well, all right. Then I need to maybe find the beginning of the last arc or something. Thank you, James, for that info.
Have been reading the Ram V Detective Run on the DC app.
Oh, I'm up to volume 60 on One Piece. So here in a couple of months, I'll have to start reading it online.
Yeah. So what do you have? 84 books to
Mhm.
go.
Well, it'll probably end at 120, and they're on 100. He's on 109.
Oh my god, I couldn't do it. Reading backwards
I
for
didn't think I
100.
could either, but it's just so I read manga really quickly. Like I'm not looking at the details, and that's why I read it so fast. So I'm not giving the art the time it deserves, baby. But that's just me. That's how I read, and I just read while I'm eating, and I'm on my Christmas break, and then I'll finish it reading or eating, and then I'm just sitting there like I'm going to finish the volume. It's so interesting. The last chapter of One Piece is heartbreaking. The last one that came out. Gosh,
Oh, I'm way behind in the chat. There it is. The last chapter, is that like book
last chapter.
100?
Oh, he's on chapter 1102. Because I looked to see just what it would look like on my phone. Are you talking about that one with Usopp as the cover? Shoot, I was going to tell you something, Jess. What was I going to tell you?
That I should
It's
not
really
read
cool
manga.
because the last 3 chapters, and I'm guessing this is just how it's done. The last 3 chapters, the last 3 current chapters, right, of One Piece are free on Viz. And I read in like the question answer corner kind of thing, like several volumes ago, that he wanted the author wanted that done for kids so that the kids that couldn't afford to buy it could read it for free. And I guess that's why it's still that way. Like if you want to read the other chapters, you got to pay Viz, but the last current 3 are free. Isn't that cool? What a good
Hey,
guy.
don't everybody start turning this into a manga chat. That I
Right,
forget it.
because there are no words in God. A story of 7 lives. It's a manga about cats. Thank you.
I'm only allowing this because Kane is my cookie buddy in my Discord. You stop that, you guys.
Thanks, good people.
Yeah. Good evening, folks. Good
Hi,
to see
Derek.
you. And man, I think Jess remembers that my 3 comic hurdles are Hellblazer, Sandman, and Invisibles.
You've tried
I'm so sorry you couldn't. I understand Invisibles, but I'm so sorry you couldn't get into Hellblazer and Sandman. Those
I
are 2.
remember Sandman I started reading before Omar and I started dating. He said a lot of times the art turned people off. But I was like, I'm fine. So M-Man 40, is it the art? Like, how far do you get into Sandman? And Josh, okay, so yeah, I kind of skimmed through the chapter, but it didn't spoil anything for me. But I saw that Kuma was in it, and then I was telling Omar about it, but he was still awake, even though it was 11, or he was still asleep, even though it was 11. It was 11 in the morning, Jess.
He was still asleep?
Oh yeah. Well, because he stays up working. He sleeps
Yeah.
late because he stays up working. Anywho, he thought I was talking about Lord of the Rings because have you read Lord of the Rings, Jess?
I
you
read
heard
The
about this
Hobbit
book?
in high school. That's it. I
Well,
liked it.
He thought the whole time I was talking about Lord of the Rings. I was like, no, I'm talking about One Piece.
Oh my gosh. Here's a question I will allow. What albums did you get for your turntable?
Dude, let me show you some of my parents.
Oh, you got some of your parents'
Look
album?
at this little thing, little
Oh,
number.
nice.
Alan Parsons Project. I
Nice.
love this album.
I shall call it the Alan Parsons Project.
And I remember my mom copying this and sewing it on like a t-shirt. And then I did the
Cool.
same thing in college.
The first album by the Alan Parsons Project, still my favorite. Tales of Imagination. Oh, that's so good.
I love that one. Mega Man.
Nice. Is that a box set?
Oh yeah. And what else we got? We got lots of video games. Omar buys the video games. Evangelion. Oh, Jess, you'll recognize this.
Is that crappy pop record of Transformers?
It is not crappy.
Here,
This
Omar.
is so good. What is wrong with you? And
it was just a
personal taste. I own 2 of these because I think the printing.
giant.
I think the printing was bad. It skips.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
okay. Wait, let me show you a couple more.
Oh, show me a
A
lot.
couple more
I love it.
old ones. Blue Oyster
Ooh.
Cult.
Live Blue Oyster Cult.
Whoa, you sound weird.
I do? That's a great live album from Blue Oyster Cult. I'm impressed.
Oh, look, I found this at a sale, like an estate sale.
Oh,
Almost said it
whoa.
was worth something.
It's that's a beautiful
Now
that's
this
great.
one right here, yeah, tell you about cats.
Oh my goodness.
What's your opinion on this one?
Oh, love it. I love everything about it. Feed me, Seymour.
Yes. I said only. All right. I got oh my gosh, I've got so many old ones. ELO.
ELO, yep, I remember that one.
And I got a lot of classical stuff too.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'll stop because
No. Keep going. This is the best part of the show.
No, it's not.
It is. I'm interested in vinyl. I love it. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I read the newspaper as a kid. The newspaper and the inside. It's so weird.
Yeah. I thought it was like stream of consciousness.
That's a good way of describing it. All right. Yeah. All the people out here are old. They don't.
I'm old, so that's what counts.
Oh, I bought this used. This wasn't my mom and dad's Journey.
Oh, Journey? Uh-huh.
I got
you're an ELO fan. Cool.
Oh yeah, ELO and Moody Blues.
Oh, Moody Blues, my favorite group ever next to the Beatles.
Oh, wow. Here's this one.
Nice. I did keep all my Beatles albums.
Oh, that's good.
Well, you've seen my albums. You've been here, but we didn't really go through them.
Let's see. Of course, Muppet Christmas Carol.
Nice.
Of course. And lots of like Tim Burton soundtracks, the Studio Ghibli, like you have.
Yeah, I got a ton of those.
That gives you a taste. That gives you a taste.
People are standing up for Transformers soundtrack.
He was gonna throw it away. He's like, "What is that shit?" Noise.
I didn't say that. I just called it a crappy pop album. I'm expecting to hear Omar run up the stairs, slam open the door to just be ill about Transformers.
No, actually, they went to a video game party at Rob's house. He took the girls and their friends and stuff, and I just wanted to stay at home. And I started drinking and doing a craft, and I started watching you.
Nice. Skid Row. I only like my productions of cats when they're utterly horrifying. What? Wait, I just saw. Oh, did you see Captain Marvel? I mean, Marvels.
No, I did not. Omar said he liked it though.
I liked it a lot, and if
you liked it a lot?
Oh my gosh, I really liked it. But you do have to have knowledge of those shows that lead into it, which is one of the reasons I think it didn't do well. You have to have seen WandaVision, and you have to have seen Ms. Marvel, and you have to have seen the first Captain Marvel. That's a lot to go into there, though. But there is a hilarious scene involved. Both my movie buddy and I laughed out loud at it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but
no, it's okay. Well,
you have to see it because it's got part of the Cat soundtrack in it, and it's epic. It's so funny. You should. It's really, I really liked it, and it does have that good mid-credits scene too.
That was supposed to be a Christmas tradition. Well, Omar doesn't agree to it, but to watch Cats every year just because it's so bad. The newest movie version. Now the Broadway musical, I listened to since I was in elementary school. I sang Memory in 5th grade talent show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And then I saw it in high school, like on Broadway in New York.
Yeah, I
I
did
was
too.
like, oh, I like my version in my head better than this shit.
Why isn't this doing it? Come on, what are you doing here? There we go.
Yay!
I think it was 1985 that I saw Cats on Broadway.
Do you like plays?
Sorry?
Do you like plays?
Yeah, I love musicals. Yeah.
You
I
love
love
musicals? Like, but
Yeah.
do you like to go see live productions?
Only if they're musicals, really.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just musicals that I
Did you see
like.
Book of Mormon?
No, I haven't seen
I saw that live. It was good.
I need to see that.
That song about Jesus being a real man, I was like, oh, I like that song. That song was awesome.
Oh, here's an update on what N-Man 40 read. Hellblazer through issue 7, Sandman through issue 3, and Invisible
okay.
through issue 4. I like all the art. I never understand these series for some reason. First of all, don't bother with Invisibles. It's homework.
Tell Grant Morrison.
Sandman, it's a five issue arc to start it off, and it's sort of not really that. It doesn't really hook into Sandman that much. It gives you a main character in the story, and then it bounces out of that through the actual release, and it gets so much better. I don't even think the first 5 issues are the best arc. I think it really starts after that.
Probably going to mispronounce this, but Phantom Fool, is that
Phantom
how you
Fool.
pronounce it?
Yeah.
Is saying maybe start with Death as a better place to start with Sandman. It's at 10-12 p.m.
10, 12.
The beginning of the main series is a little slow, while the Death miniseries are awesome to begin with all the ways through.
Do you think that's
because he was trying to incorporate DC characters into it, and then it becomes a thing. Then it takes off. I tried reading Transformers Phase 1, and I got bored and I quit because I think. But I want to read Phase 2, but I have to read Phase 1 first.
Hellblazer just gets great and builds, and I love every story in it. I know people rip on certain writers, but I love the writer's take on Hellblazer. But I feel like you should maybe even skip the 5-issue arc in Sandman and Man 40 if you're having trouble with it, and just start with issue 6 and with when Sandman really shows up, and then
is that when Death shows up? Kind of incorporate Phantom Fool's thing, like is it issue 8? I
feel like it's issue 8 with the sound of her wings. I think that's the sound of her wings, but you need a little, just 6 and 7 to get you there.
Well, look at you, Mr. Sandman expert.
Ghibli OSTs have some fantastic movies. Yeah.
Love, that's magical.
I sing my daughter Johnny Rotten the song Blackbird every night as part of bedtime. Isn't that great that he named his daughter Johnny Rotten? I love that. And that's very sweet that you sing Blackbird. That's awesome. Miriam loves ELO.
I love ELO and Moody Blues. I agree with every single lyric they have. Omar's Journey. Yep.
Oh, I love everything Moody Blues did. I worship that band. Let's see.
You want to say hi?
What are you doing?
Talking to Jess with other people.
She's having fun on the best channel on YouTube.
You traitor.
I
leave the house for a few hours to entertain my daughter and her friends.
I know.
And you're on with Omnidog of all channels?
I'm showing him our records.
You know he steals my material, right?
How dare you? I've stolen Melanie, and now I'm coming for your daughters.
He got mad at me because I told him his daughter was a patron.
No.
I was like, what?
Let's see. Wait.
Josh, I put Sweeney Todd as a movie, my next movie to watch. I suggested it last night, but Omar wanted to watch Dumb and Dumber.
What?
don't like that movie. I like singing charts.
For Sammy, you got to read at least through the second volume to see if you'll enjoy. Kane said, "Oh, what do we got here? Is that a project? What was that?"
This is my classroom. This is how I
Oh.
make my seating charts.
Oh, okay.
I did it while we were watching Dumb and Dumber. Ooh.
Kane says you got to add Florence and the Machine. Oh, Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy-
It's on the slope.
How did I not have
And
Cowboy
goes
Bebop?
to the, well, now, here's your chance. Go to Milan Records, MILAN Records.com. There's 2 new Cowboy Bebop, complete with all the copyright problems solved. There's all the right music there.
Spell it again? Can you spell it again?
MILAN, like the city in Italy, Milan Records. It'll be the first thing that pops up for pre-sale.
Gotcha. Okay. Now I just got I'll have the site pulled up. Where are you? Where are you in my tabs? There you are. Okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah, these are the 2 to get because they're complete. They've got all the Cowboy Bebop music, no copyright problems like before.
I didn't know there were copyright problems.
Yeah,
I listened to the CDs in college.
There's always been that one song, the Real Folk Blues or something, whatever it is. What? Somebody tell me what? Wait, I've got my Cowboy Bebop.
I think I remember you. I think I remember seeing the vinyl. The CDs I bought had that song on it. Okay. And Josh, I've only seen the movie. I didn't know. I don't know the stage.
Okay, here we are. These are. It has Tank. That's the one that everybody dances to. But then here's. It's okay. Wait.
Maybe I do have it.
These are the only Cowboy Bebop songs. They're missing a few there.
Digging my potato. Well, there's a ton more than that, though.
Exactly. And that's what's going to be on those 2 albums. It's going to fill out your Cowboy Bebop collection and make you like the happiest person on earth next to me.
Y'all, I probably do have it and don't even know it. Do, 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 do. Oh, my first love in high school, even in college. I was with those songs about long lost loves. Oh, I was thinking of him.
Oh, what was his name?
Oh, his name was Joey.
Joey
Nichols.
Joey Nichols. We're calling him out. We're doxing him.
Oh, and let me tell you, he was a DJ at a wedding that we went to years and years later. I'm married to Omar and such. And I danced the hell out with Omar. I'm like, fuck you, Joey. Look at me with my man. Motherfucker with your dumping me.
I have a feeling that's getting clipped by James.
I get real.
A lot of people listen to a lot of good music here. Yeah. Les Mis.
And I don't know that one.
You don't know Les Mis?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I saw that one. It was good. I also saw Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh,
I
nice.
watched Hamilton on Disney Plus, and it was awesome.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did like it. I got bored though. It was long.
Oh, and Sailor Moon. I saw this vinyl at Anime NYC.
Hold
Oh, hold on. Hold
I
on.
bought this in Japan. It's the 20th
Whoa.
anniversary. And it came with stickers. And look at the back. It's the Sailor Moon crystal. And then when you open it up, it's the 2 generations.
Look at that, Kane.
I just
I don't
looked
even
at
know what
this
you're talking about. But
yesterday.
she's so excited. Oh,
It's all pink. with
now
the
you know you just
cats
handle it by the edges, right? Just handle your vinyl by the edges. Don't
Yes.
put your fingerprints on it.
Well, no, it had
Edges.
plastic. It had plastic.
No. I'm just talking about when you play it.
Oh, well, yes.
When you pull it out, just make sure no fingerprints on it.
Okay, Dad. Thank you, Dad.
I did a whole video on how to handle your records after Tyler Blunt showed me how he pulled his records out with his thumbprints all over it.
He did. And I got
Yeah.
Xenogears. Yeah.
What is that?
I want a Xenogears tattoo.
Oh,
It's a video game, and it's
I don't know it.
the music's so good. All right. Kane is
Uh,
very happy. Yeah, that's a. Oh, wait. Hold up. I'm in my craft room. Let me get you my treasures. This is my Sailor Moon cell.
oh
that I
wait, let
bought
me
in
highlight
Japan.
you. There we are. Wow.
This is when I finally found it. It took me years. I was like, what is this? It's when she's looking up at Sailor Mars as she's dying at the end of the first season, fighting in the Antarctic. That's her crying.
Kane, what do you think about that? That's pretty boss.
I got you want to see the toys I
Heck yeah.
got?
No, patron. A patron of his channel. My daughter was he made a joke my daughter was a patron of his channel.
I got Omar bought me Princess Luna and Princess Celestia from. Oh, you can't see. I don't want to take it out of the boxes yet because the boxes are so pretty.
They are
Like,
pretty.
look at that.
This is more Sailor Moon?
No, this is My Little Pony.
Oh, okay.
And
I
there were
should
these figures that I wanted, but like went out of print and they were really expensive. And then they came out with these, and these are just as good. Like, that's fine. These are gorgeous. They got both the pony and the human version. That's my favorite Christmas present.
Nice.
Princess Celestia, Princess Luna. Okay. Jess, I watched your little bit about your favorite breed of the year. It was about the Great
My
Depression
favorite-
and the Sand Bowl. Wait,
what?
is it called the Sand Bowl? Drunk.
Days of Sand.
Right, but like, is that the term? Like the Sand
Oh, the
Bowl?
Dust Bowl.
Dust Bowl, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I
Oh.
thought that was really interesting. Josh
Oh,
wants me to
thanks.
show you. This is what he gave me.
That's nice. I have that.
Yep.
I have that one. That's Marvel Select. Josh gave you that? That's a very nice present.
Yeah. When we met.
Bunk's telling me they don't have all the Cowboy Bebop music. There's a bunch of stuff they don't have, like Tell DNA.
What's up? What's up? Come on, Jess. Sweet cakes. Who's hip? Who's hip? Anyway.
Real Folks Blues is the ending theme, right? And it's not on here. That's always been the problem. Real Folk Blues has never been on there. I just want Tank and Real Folk Blues, and everything in between is Boss, but I want Real Folk Blues.
Two.
And here's Gabriel. What up, Gabriel?
Ooh, I tell Wolf.
Cycles on Team Omar. Seatbelts is one of the best bands. Yep. Put Cycle in timeout. That's too far. Yep. For I'm Team Omar. Yep. Waiting for somebody to break out and start singing some Concrete Blonde.
Oh, I don't know.
From the 80s.
I don't know. Concrete Blonde.
Japan.
Japan.
Woo. Aim's very happy.
How's that go, Jess? Woo.
Ooh.
Oh, but hey, there you go.
Music. I agree with this. Hans Zimmer, John Williams, Thomas Newman. Hans Zimmer writes some of the best stuff. I really love his work. Xenogears?
Can you like Xenogears? Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about getting the oh shit, what's it called? The engine of Zohar. The Zohar engine as a tattoo. I don't know why.
What is that from?
Xenogears. It's like so much war stuff.
Xeno Saga, some of the best music in the Xeno series.
Is it? I don't know. I'm not saying it's not. I just don't know. Because I don't know.
Like Sailor Moon Tears, so pretty.
Aww.
Ska, nice. Lip up at the.
I remember Ska. Ska was fun. Is it still
the important thing? Omar doesn't have that Emma.
Right, it's mine. It's not Omar's.
I did eat full bowls of Count Chocula.
What's your favorite cereal, Jess?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right.
Which Omar won't and can't eat. I don't think he likes cinnamon, right?
Or pickles.
He
Cinnamon or
doesn't like pickles? What about
pickles. Mushrooms.
dill pickles, chips on his hamburger? Oh, Cycle, send me some Five Guys right now.
He went. "Hey."
Gabriel is Team Jess, Team Omar, and Team Melanie.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
Oh,
Pick a side,
Elon saying, pick a side, Gabriel.
Why? Why are you being divisive? Team
I
everyone.
still want to get the Xenoblade OSTs. The music from those games is simply magical.
Listen. Well, I played the first Xenosaga, and I was like, oh, there's not enough references to Xenogears. And I'm all about I'm just the one trick pony. I love one game, and I'm sticking to it. Like Final Fantasy X. Where is it?
What? Wait, show that again. Let me highlight you.
Oh, just my tattoo. What if
And
I got
what
the
is that
Zohar
from?
engine over here? No,
Oh,
I think I get the Zohar engine like on my ankle. I don't know. Or birdhouse where they might be giants.
oh yeah. Little birdhouse in your soul.
Yeah, close enough. Gabriel, fit eyes. You done confused the autistic one.
Is this the best Omnidog stream of 2023? I'm biased, but I say yes. FF7, you mean?
Oh,
No?
but the FF7 remake is good. What's Catalina Crunch? It's like sugar-free CTC. We go through a ton of it. What's CTC?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, I thought it was like drugs.
Sugar-free CTC. I snorted. Oh, well, thanks for looking, Cycle. I was really kidding.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. Under the armpit, Melanie, tattoos don't hurt there at all. Do people do that?
Do you have one under your armpit?
What?
Gabriel, thin ice means that you better watch out what you say because you may upset somebody. Just as if you're walking on thin ice, you have to walk carefully so you don't fall through. Walking on thin ice with your talking means that you better watch out. Don't say the wrong things so that people won't get mad at you.
But they were kidding.
Yes.
Gabriel.
Oh yeah.
They just meant it in a joking way.
They were just being goofy.
I think Jess should watch Sailor Moon season 1. My uncle really enjoyed it. I'm rewatching it for a millionth time. I'm on episode 43. The next thing I'm watching is Kids on the Slope. After I watched the new Spy X Family release.
You don't need to watch Sailor Moon. I love it. There's so much filler, and you don't need to watch it.
Now he wants some Five Guys, but there are none in PR.
Yeah. Oh, I want Five Guys. There's one 30 minutes from me.
What time is it there?
The same as you.
Oh well, Kristen's on a different time, and she's in.
Oh, because she's in
too.
Yeah, because they're in Central. Yeah, sorry. We're in Eastern. The same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kids on the Slope is fantastic. Yeah, I want to watch that. And
is that animated?
Yeah, it's anime.
Oh,
it's by the same guy that did Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
What? Well, Jess, I'm so glad I talked to you. I just learned something. Thank you, Kane. Yeah, there's no filler, but it's also not the same. I don't know. Like, I like Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm not saying that. It's just nostalgia factor. It's not what I watched at 4 o'clock after high school every day. Right? Like, yeah.
There's a lot I still haven't watched, Razor.
First 2 seasons of Stranger Things, but I don't think I've watched any after that. It was good.
I got stuck in season 3. Legion, I got stuck at episode 3 on the final season. And no, I haven't started Clone Wars or Rebels at all.
Oh, Josh is saying, okay, Kids on the Slope is
what? Okay.
Tokyo Godfathers and Paprika and Perfect Blue. Oh, I want to watch Perfect Blue again. Okay, gotcha.
What's the third what's the third one I'm thinking about? Them that the guy that did Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop did. What's the one I'm thinking of? Then there, Josh. They're there,
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh, what's he thinking of? Murder at the End of the World? No.
Murder at the End of the World. Which one are you laughing at now?
In Man 40, even though he has glaucoma, he enjoys it. I'm sorry, I'm totally not laughing at him having glaucoma. It's just the way it's worded. That is awesome. That is really cool.
Oh, Carol and Tuesday? I think I have that. That's what Gio told me to get. Gio had me get a bunch of anime that he knew I would like.
Aw. You know why? Gio is the smartest man on YouTube. Whoa, I said what I said.
I don't know why America can't just pick one time. That's above my pay grade.
I hate time zones. No, I don't like it.
Literature and Pictures, late to the party. What did I miss? About 3 hours ago. The minister and I were talking about our best of 2023. But now Melanie and I are just riffing.
Yeah. We kind of kept the comics for a second. Carol and Tuesday is a great. I don't know this either.
Yeah, I thought. Why did I think Kids on the Slope? Oh! Did he say Tokyo Godfathers? Tokyo Godfathers. Okay, that's what I got it mixed up with because I have Tokyo Godfathers also. Okay, I get my anime mixed up.
Shashi, I have not read Preacher Absolutes. I wonder if I would like him. It's like Berserk.
Preacher's right? Pretty. Gee, if you can read Berserk, you can read Preacher. Yeah.
Like I remember just both of those titles years ago where it's like, you're too pure and innocent to read them.
Berserk changed all that.
Yeah.
You're okay.
James, I don't know. What did Toonami air? Whichever version Toonami aired. But wait. I do remember her first voice versus her second voice. Sailor Moon. And I liked both. I liked how ridiculous they were. But yeah, Toonami is what introduced me.
Well, I'm so old that when I got home, what was on was Dark Shadows.
I know what that is.
That's good. It was legit scary for me in middle school.
Oh.
Barnabas Collins, the Eternal Vampire. It was awesome.
Barnabas Collins. What a cool name.
Torsten. Where's Torsten? I didn't see. Is Torsten?
They didn't trade pictures.
Oh.
There you are, Torsten.
I didn't know that was Torsten. I apologize.
He's shoot, can't think of words. High society. Literature and pictures.
Oh, whoa.
He is got things like this on his desk.
Oh, wow.
I was looking at it for my film studies class.
Well, here's Raid Chancellor, the fabulous creator of several books.
Raid Chancellor. I didn't know that's how you pronounce Reed Chancellor's name. Well, I was saying it wrong all these years.
Once you get to know these famous people, yeah, you can mess with their pronunciation.
Okay, there you go.
We need more shows with this duo. She joined me on like a 2 p.m. Oh gosh. I know. James, can you please pull up the show I did with Melanie like last year?
James,
we were here. I was in this house, so it was earlier this year that we did.
You don't have to do his bidding, even though I tell you to look something up. I asked nicely.
Did that not sound nice?
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, okay. It's about two kids getting into music set in the same world of Cowboy Bebop. Okay. If you ever having a bad day, listen to Galactic Mermaid from Carol and Tuesday. You won't have a bad day anymore. Not a song to stream. Okay. You missed me being on thin ice. Yeah, I was just for a sec, Gabriel.
Gabriel, that was a good one.
Oh, now this is interesting. Labruski, I love Michael Rake. He wrote Stuff of Legend. And he hasn't finished it. The guy's a professor in college now.
That's
Labruski took a comics course from him. When are we getting the finish of Stuff of Legends?
is that with the teddy bear?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read it. I've seen it on the shelf. Wow.
It's so
That's
good.
really cool, Labruski. Oh man.
Jewish Dragons, good to have you tonight. Have a happy new year. Happy New Year.
You
I
gonna do
didn't
anything for the new year?
I didn't say that he wrote a Dark Shadows comic. That's interesting. Barnabas versus Quentin was the original Edward versus Jacob. You're right. Razor knows what's going on. James, I'm handling the clipping. Uh-oh.
No, you're not, Cycle Cleveland. James totally beat it to you.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just this past May. Omnidog and special guest Astonishing Melanie.
Oh, well, there you go. May 13th. Why wasn't I working? Oh, it was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday after your Saturday morning thing. Matt D, welcome. What are both of your 2024 most anticipated books? Well,
No say.
I'll answer that I'm waiting for and can't wait for Superman Silver Age Volume 1, Axe Judgment Day, and Devil's Reign, which come out in January, which reminds me to remind the audience I'm doing a live collected editions. Oh, wait, you guys are on Saturday. Okay, you need to be done by 1 p.m. Because then I have a live collect.
James posts at 12:50 the link to your stream in our chat.
Okay, I have to create it after this because I'm doing a live collected editions thing with Webhead. So those are my most anticipated books, but I bet there's more. But I definitely want Devil's Reign, and Axe Judgment Day is supposed to be a really good event.
I'm gonna pick up Fabian Niciesa's Writing Cable. It comes out in January.
Are you interviewing him soon?
Yep. Ooh, what day is January? Oh, shoot, I don't know. January the something. Nope, that's Google Maps. Google Calendar.
James will know.
Yeah, January Monday, February 8th. All right, that's the day I need to take off in the afternoon.
January Monday, February 8th.
January Monday, February. No, January. Dang nabbit. January 8th, Monday.
January 8th. Reed says, I'm new to the show, but it seems unhinged.
Yeah.
I missed the favorites. Did anyone have summer vacation on their list? Not yet, because tonight I did all my favorite Batman books from 2023. I threw a curveball to the audience, so they won't know anything that's going to be on my super favorites. Summer vacation.
That's smart.
Summer vacation could make it because of the vinyl that came with it, that they talked Patty into letting me buy the vinyl on the Kickstarter.
Who wrote Summer Vacation?
Reed did.
Oh, okay. It's like it sounds familiar. Good job, Reed, putting in a plug. Sample by
I figured out how to keep my personal account and channel name separate on YouTube. So we're renaming the channel, set everything to the channel name. That's cool. Now I know who you are. Jesse teaches us as New York Oswego. I took 3 classes with him, 2 of which were comics. His classes ignited my passion for comics. I believe he is currently working on the final of Stuff of Legend. That is good to know. And that he ignited your passion for comics.
Wouldn't that be great?
Reed and Kristen had a great Christmas. That's good to know. I have, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to volume 2. Have it right here. Did it make it on my top list? Did Summer Vacation? Well, you'll have to tune in to see.
Josh, Amanda said that what's his name? It starts with an R, comic book artist. He started his own publishing company now. Now I keep thinking Reed.
Probably Reed.
Fudge. Oh, I'll message you when I remember. Anyway, you should send Bang to them.
Comic Slayer's most anticipated book is is Sample by Reed Chancellor. What's that about? Can you give us a little sample about what Sample's about? James is talking to you.
Beneath the trees where nobody sees. Oh, I like the title. Me and Hannah are loving it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion.
I don't think I speak that.
Newt. Oh, this is it. I wanted to pull up the GIF, but it's not my StreamYard.
Oh, have you seen this one? Let me present this one.
Is it boobies?
No.
No, yeah, it's boobies.
Sorry, no. It's this.
What is that?
A sec.
Wait, was it the Batman song?
Yeah.
I can't hear.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No. I'm just guessing because it spins. And it's like the same. Yeah, I
You
can't
can't
hear.
hear that?
Mm-mm. Can you on the chat?
Oh, that's disappointing. I gotta figure out how to get that in my StreamYard. Are you guys not able to hear that it's the Batman?
Okay, they couldn't hear it either.
Oh, they couldn't. Ah!
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Here, James is there for you. 3 p.m.
Yes, thank you.
The Webhead show is tomorrow at 1 Eastern Standard Time. Sample will be my most personal story to date.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Bye, Gabriel.
Melanie Shocked was amazing. I want the end. Let me see live to be extra.
Oh,
this is a good one. Batman Dark Age by Mark Russell. That's a good one.
I bet you I would like that.
Just took my antibiotics and NyQuil, so I've got 10 minutes before things get real weird.
Really weird.
Antibiotics, are you sick?
I'm sorry. Starscream is sorry as well. Oh, shoot.
Look
at this cutie patootie.
What is that?
That's Starscream, an android. He's upset. He's got his balls clenched in rage and he's shouting. No Transformer. Like, nobody likes Starscream. Like, in continuity. No. Who does anybody like Starscream? No, not that I know of. Nobody likes this character. Now, outside in the real world, we like the character, but in the world of Transformers, nobody likes Starscream. He's such a putz. What a putz.
Here's Doc Elevator. Welcome. I don't know. Central, it's noon, and Pacific, it's 11. Wait.
Nope.
11:10.
Why'd you skip Mountain? Razor.
Yeah, what's Mountain Time? Will you be buying the ROM Omnibus, Jess? No. Also, it seems like this SNL issues of MTU MMMWV Volume 7 was included. It was pretty big, but I guess not people on the YouTube front cared. I don't know anything about ROM. God bless everybody that's going to buy it. It sounds like the whole universe wants it. I'm so pleased for you guys, but ROM wasn't part of my growing up.
It wasn't part of my childhood either. Omar, we took a walk and he explained it to me. The sole purpose of the walk was to explain ROM. Oh man.
I love that. Oh, Bunk, you're still sick? That was 2 weeks ago that we were on the air. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. Just tell him, you know what? I should just tell me what happens in phase 1 so I can read phase 2. And then he'll be like, but you won't appreciate it unless you go through phase 1. And I get it. I mean, geez, oh, Pete, I'm an English teacher. I get it. But at the same time, there's so many good books to read. Just tell me
Yeah,
what happens in phase 1 so I can read phase 2.
totally.
Maybe I should, kids, you see your basement. There's a lot of stuff to read, and now I'm starting to read single issues. So, yeah.
Well, my battery's almost out. So,
Okay.
Astonishing Melanie, what are you up to tomorrow on your channel? You may please promote what you are up to.
On Near Mid Condition, which is my husband's channel, and I have a fourth of it. Actually, nowadays it's like a eighth.
You only own an eighth of it?
No, I'll tell you what. Wait, am I that? Oh, never mind. Anyway, I was trying to remember. Like, is it only my name on the company thing? I can't remember. Surely it's not. Okay, what am I saying?
There's
Very fine
the link
condition.
for
Near
the
Mid
channel.
condition. You can join us at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for comics Q&A, where Omar knows a lot of answers to comic book questions, and I'm there to join in the fun because I just like comics. And
What can you please sing me the whatever the song is for Walt's Comic Shop? Because I was asked to sing it Thursday. I had zero idea, and they were all like, "Melanie
all right.
does it better."
You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ting. I think I was off though. Ting.
That sounded
Comic
great.
Shop. Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions. Something like that.
And then you gotta
You gotta go in Europe. Ting. Do it, Jess. Whisper it. Whisper gently in our ears.
Ding.
No, in Europe.
Oh, in Europe.
Oh! Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Jess, you've got that's so amazing.
Yeah, all you need to do is upgrade your
That's all I need to do.
It's worth it.
There's the back.
Got Dazzler effects.
That's so cool. Okay,
Walt
I like
Spiegel
that.
is
I like
a banger.
That. Yeah,
That's right. It's that you made that up, man. That thing rocks.
No, it doesn't. You know what rocks is your Omnidog. I like that song.
The one we're gonna close the show out with. Oh no, that's Baturdays.
Your intro.
Oh, the short intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh well, thanks. People will be able to hear that. Except I usually close it out with Baturdays. I'll close it out with both of them, so you can hear it.
Oh, thank you.
So, peace and love to everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you to Melanie for jumping in. This was great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'm glad I didn't go to the video game party.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm watching you instead.
Video game party. Wow. Here's my Discord. Yup, a lot of fun. We have a cookie channel in there. It's great. Kane and I have a blast. So peace and love. And tomorrow at 1 after the Q&A on Very Fine Condition, you can come to our channel and talk about the collected editions that are coming up. I'll have Melanie on as often as she wants to.
Thanks.
Then I'm coming after the kids and probably Omar's brothers too. They'll be on the show too.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Good night, everybody.
I will play both. I'll start with the Omnidog theme and then I'll go to Baturdays. Thanks, everybody.
Can I sign off with stay omniscient?
Omnidog, 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 just black. Baturdays,